Okay. Let's get this started. Sorry, boys. I'm a little flustered because I only got home very recently, so the stream today has kind of been hastily put together after spending most of yesterday and most of today not at my apartment, but that's okay. We're here now. Hi. Hello. What's up? Hi. I guess I can start by saying Happy New Year to everyone. It is, in fact, now 2023, which, to be honest, to me, it sounds kind of mind-blowing and doesn't really feel quite right. Like, the date 2023 is a date that now actually exists in real time and not just some sort of weird futuristic time period that we have flying cars and shit like that, but maybe it's just a sign that we're all getting old, I don't know. Because I could have sworn as a kid, mentioning the date or like the year 2023, it sounded so futuristic. It was so dystopian to think of like a date that far in advance. Let's have Cellquest and Fallacy both coming in hot with the Bezos bucks respectively. Oh my, Happy New Year indeed, boys. Fallacy is getting dangerously close to the 3-year sub icon at this point, which is very impressive. That is a very exclusive club right there. Wow, thank you, sir. Your sub, as always, will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Oh, how topical. Wow. Kroger's cooking stream? Yes, sir. It's the return of the Clueless Bachelor cooking stream, indeed. Very exciting. And Lido coming in hot with the tier 1 sub now for 28 months. Thank you. And Joel, we trust. Yeah, we'll have to do like a fish dish at some point, like in tribute, I guess, to Joel. Soon to him. And Arbiters, of course, coming in hot with the Prime sub. A Pokey enjoyer, although his Pokey W check was not successful, question mark? Arbiter, have you been slacking, bud? Are you breaking up with Pokey? Is it finally happening? Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that, man, I guess. Yeah. What happened, dude? A rocky point in your relationship, apparently. Oh, my. So anyways, yeah, I was at a New Year's party yesterday, and I guess bled into today, and that it was like, I don't know, hour and a half north of where I am, where my friends live, so it's not really something you can drive back from after you're done, as one does for a New Year's party. And actually had a lot of fun, but I did definitely drink a lot. So I was a little bit worried if I would be feeling good enough to even stream today at all, but thankfully, while I did drink an excessive amount last night, I was a responsible and smart adult who drank plenty of water along, like before, during, and after, so thankfully today I feel mostly fine. I think everybody, even like if it's a night of heavy drinking, I think regardless of how responsible with your water consumption you are, like eventually you get past a certain point where like you're gonna feel like not 100% the next day, no matter what. What's up, Tip coming in hot with the tier 1 sub now for 10 months. Thanks. Bless my cat in Hong Kong. Well, I don't own a cat, but if I do, I will make sure to bless it in your honor. Thank you, sir. Your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. So, yeah, I don't feel like 100%. I feel like 95%, which is certainly enough to stream, but there's definitely that slight hint of grogginess, I guess, after yesterday's shenanigans, but that's okay. Had quite a bit of fun. Quite a bit of alcohol was consumed. Food was consumed as well. Shenanigans were had. And now we're ready to rein in the new year with a little cooking stream. And hopefully take advantage of a slightly increased quality setup. Now, I do have, like I said earlier, or I guess like a couple of streams ago, I did one of the things I got for Christmas was a lav mic. Oh. Although I will admit that, like, so I was planning on testing like the new equipment that I got for today's stream before it started today, but I ended up only getting home like about an hour ago, so I had to take a shower because I hadn't taken a shower. I didn't take a shower last night because I was just over at the friend's place and just was super drunk and just passed out. And then had to like clean the kitchen a little bit, and I had to just set up like a couple of other things. So because of that, like that's why I kind of had to delay the start of the stream by a little bit. I just had to test the equipment just to make sure like it just worked. It does work, but I will admit that it's got a little bit of a delay to it. So like basically the audio's like a little bit behind the video feed for some reason. which is a little annoying. We're probably just gonna have to live with it for this stream because like I don't have time to troubleshoot right now. But yeah, and like I don't know, like the audio quality, maybe it'll take a while. Microphones sometimes take a little while to get broken in, but the audio quality was not like amazing. It was better than it is just using your generic phone mic, but like the audio quality wasn't necessarily pristine. So hopefully it gets better. If it doesn't, maybe we have to might look into different lav mic options, but whatever, this will get the job done for now. You're still treating your hangover, enjoy my wings. Come on them, Happy New Year. I'm not gonna come on anything today, but I'll try my best to enjoy it. Yeah, I kind of figured like by making wings it'd be a pretty decent hangover food for today, so that'll help. Fresh cuts? As of like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I'm honestly not sure if I'm a fan of it or not. Like, I just went for something different. It's like, it's okay, but maybe it's a little bit too aggressive for me. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. I might just go with my regular cut the next time again. Bachelor sweating out the booze stream. Like, I mean, whatever. I'm probably not gonna like eat or drink a whole lot tonight. I might have like, a little bit of alcohol, celebratory alcohol, but I don't think we'll be taking fireball shots tonight. That is not something I'm super in the mood to do. Is this the Hitler cut? Oh, does this qualify as a Hitler cut? I don't know. You had a giant greasy burger to help treat yours. That sounds good. How about some frostbolt shots? What? So, hopefully Chad had a good New Year's as well. Not like you have to do anything for New Year's. In fact, honestly, for most years, I don't really ever do anything for New Year's. Normally, I just do my own thing. But this was the first year that like a friend had like a house that they bought, and so we went up and I guess kind of christened it for the new year. What's up, XX Monster 316 coming in hot with the Bezos bucks. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your Prime sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Appreciate it, bud. So, as far as what we're cooking today, I'm sure you probably read the title. We will, in fact, be cooking buffalo wings. Now, you're going to be wondering why I'm cooking buffalo wings. Like, why did I choose that? Well, first of all, it is a Hot Pockets flavor. Hot Pockets have a buffalo chicken flavor. So, in continuing with the theme of making the gourmet version of Hot Pockets, we're making, or version of Hot Pockets flavors at least, we're making ourselves a buffalo chicken dish, or fried chicken. Not fried, well. We're making buffalo wings. There's a specific reason I chose buffalo wings for today's stream. Number one, it's going to be good hangover food. Ali coming in hot with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. It really is that easy. You don't even start the cooking stream yet. You get the subs. Thank you. All 5 will go directly to the multiple boxes worth of Hot Pockets and Doritos funds. Thank you, Ali. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you're enjoying, as always. Buffalo hype, yeah. Honestly, like, I'm not even, buffalo sauce is fine. I don't love it, though. I don't dislike it. It's just like, this is fine. So, but we're making it, like I said, for a specific reason. Number 1, because it's a Hot Pockets flavor. Number 2, because it'll be decent hangover food. I'm not actually really hungover, but it still sounds good. And then the third reason you'll find out soon enough. What's up, Reich? Coming in hot with the tier 1 sub now for 16 months. Please go light on the salt. We need me to survive till Shadowmourn. Yeah, we're going to tone down the salt memeing this stream because I want to make sure that A, I don't die, and B, that the dish doesn't taste way too salty. I don't think this dish really calls for a lot of salt anyways, so because of that. Should be okay, maybe. So, first things first, let me pull up the recipe. I'll post it in chat for you guys as well. Hold on, wait a minute, 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 hold on. There we go. So I will post this in chat for those that feel like following along. It's like on the most basic bitch of websites ever. Love and other spices. Ooh. Of course, we're making homemade sauce. You know, we're trying to make this shit from as much as scratch as we can. So, here's the buffalo chicken wing recipe we're gonna follow. Now, in theory, this is not supposed to take too long. Like, it really doesn't take that. Like, I already have the wings, right? I already bought them, so I gotta cook them. But in theory, all I have to do is really make the like the marinade stuff, or not the marinade, but like make the seasoning stuff that you're gonna cover it in, and then we're going to obviously cook it, and then we're gonna make the buffalo sauce ourselves. I mean, like, in reality, I didn't actually realize how simple buffalo sauce was. I didn't actually ever know what was actually in buffalo sauce. It's really not that fancy. It's really just hot sauce and butter. That's kind of it. You can add more stuff to it, so we'll add like a few more things to it, but that's mostly just it. It's just hot sauce and butter. Like, two very good things to combine, so no complaints here. So it's not that part's not gonna take long, and then we're gonna make our own homemade blue cheese dressing, which once again is not that complicated, won't take long, but figured if we're gonna make buffalo wings, you might as well have some blue cheese dipping sauce, right? So that is the plan. And there's a part of this recipe that calls for you to basically season the chicken and then wait for like 30 minutes to an hour. Where's the actual instruction part? I guess it's right here. Yeah, so it's gonna say like let it marinate for 30 minutes or 1 hour. So we're gonna make like a bonus dish in this period of time while we're waiting for it to marinate. But it's okay. Something tells me chat won't complain too hard about it. So that's the plan. And I've never made buffalo wings before. I admit this is not particularly like gourmet because it's just fucking chicken wings. But like I said, there's kind of a reason we chose this recipe, and you might have guessed it already. You're gonna find out soon enough. What's up, Rodell Media coming in hot with the 13-month Bezos bucks. Thank you, sir. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you were enjoying, sir. All right. So, let's transition to the kitchen. Maybe I drank more than I thought last night. Let's transition to the kitchen. Now, first things first. Here's the lav mic. We're gonna give this a shot. Now, apologies in advance if the quality of the lav mic is not quite what I was hoping for, but it should be better than it was before, at least. So, I've never worn one of these before. I don't know if that's a good spot, but hopefully that's gonna work. All right, let's swap to that to see if it sounds better. I'm just using the regular mic still, so that's why it still sounds fine. All right, and survey says, hello, hi, hello. I can definitely see that. Turn it around? What do you mean turn it around? I don't think I can. Like this way, you mean? I don't think the clip on this really works though, or works the other way. Let me see. Is this working? Hello, chat. Hello, does this work? Does it work? I assume it works, right? I'm not gonna fuck with it. Whatever. I will fuck with that later. Needs to be louder though. Okay, I can see if I can fix that. Just up the gain a bit, I guess. How about now? Chat, hello. Is it good? Is it like super peaky and awful? Now, is it delayed? Because I feel like when I was testing this before the stream started, it was like delayed, and that the audio was like slightly behind the video. Is that clipping? Ooh. It's terrible. Does it not seem delayed? No, that's good news if it's not. Let me just turn it back down. If anything, maybe I'll just turn the music down. Yeah, like I said, I was going to test this before the stream started, but I ran out of time because I only got home an hour ago. So yeah, rip. Sounds like I'm in a fish tank. Well, yeah, like I said, the audio quality wasn't really as good as I was hoping it was going to be. So because of that, I can't fix that right now. So we might just have to try a different mic some other time. Because way. Does it sound better like this? Hello, hi, chat. This is directly forward. Oh, flip on the other side. That does sound better. Oh, ASMR, crispy. You say? Well, I can't just keep it here the entire time. Is the problem? Get like some headset, like have it just sit next to my head the entire time, like fucking the slap job, dude. Just hold it on my mouth the entire time. Eat it. Yeah. Try folding an undershirt? Folding an undershirt? What? Way better than the phone mic. Well, that's kind of the point. That's what we want to hear. Well, like, I was gonna test this before stream, but I can't because, like, I ran out of time. Fuck you. Yeah, obviously, if I put it down here, the quality will be worse, but, like... Maybe I could just clip it like this to my shirt? How about that? Does this sound like okay? I mean, if I talk this way the entire time, I'm sure it'll be fine. But like, if I'm talking like this, chat, you gotta be my live audio testers. Is this okay? Hello, hi, hello. What's nice? It sounds good. Okay, works for me then. Fuck it. More slightly director audio stuff. Okay, cool. All right, fuck it. Without further ado, let's get to the fucking kitchen, shall we? Since this is a cooking stream, it's kind of weird to cook inside of my office or stream room or what do you call this? I don't know. Won't drop it in the pan. I'll try my best. I'll turn the music down a little bit though, just in case. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. This is also being filmed on my new phone. I'm not sure if you can really tell the difference in camera quality because, I don't know, for the most part, the old one was fine, but for what it's worth, maybe the cam is slightly better quality. I don't know if I can know. Okay. Come on, chat, update. Chat, there we go. It looks way better. Does it actually? Okay, I'll take your word for that, I guess. New knife? No, I don't have a new knife. I should have honestly gotten one for this stream, but I haven't. But I'll probably have one for next stream, because yeah, I do need a new knife for sure. But I don't really think I need to cut much stuff for this stream anyway, since we're not cutting up like a bunch of veggies or anything. Can't see face, so, well, the joys of getting the new setup ready to go. Maybe, I want to make sure you can see the food as well. Hold on. I like that I can just at least walk wherever I want now and not worry about the audio quality. That's nice. Professional streamer, by the way. I know exactly what I'm doing. 80 boxes of trash can. It is. Don't judge me, alright? It's actually the box for like the original monitor that I still use to this day that I got like, what was it, like 3.5 years ago at this point? No, we're not making celery. Fuck celery. Celery, don't at me, is a trash fucking vegetable. I've never liked it my entire life. I tried it again. Probably hadn't had celery in like 4 or 5 years, so it was in one of like the vegetable assortments or whatever at the party I was at last night, and so it had like, you know, the typical ranch dip as us Americans would have. And so I tried the ranch. I dipped it in ranch, tried a little celery. Like, okay, you know what? Let's give it a shot again. Maybe my tastes have changed. No, still fucking garbage. Still trash. Still a bottom tier vegetable. Would not recommend. So there will be celery dipping on this stream. Fuck that. All right, good. Let me pull up the recipe for the buffalo thing. Celery with PB is tolerable. That's the thing though. Like, if I'm gonna have if somebody says like, oh well, if you dip celery in this, or if you combine celery with this, like, it's actually pretty good. Like, at that point, I would rather just have the other thing on its own. Like, if I'm gonna dip celery in peanut butter, like just toss the celery out. I'll just eat the peanut butter directly. Why make peanut butter worse by putting celery in it? Same thing for like, I don't know, ranch. Fuck it, I'll just chug the ranch. Only the celery. Fuck the celery. Okay. So, first things first, what we need to do is we need to make the marinade that all the wings are gonna kindly sit inside. So let's do that first and foremost, shall we? I think we're starting with the, what are we starting with? This recipe is not very well organized. Okay. Does it just mix all of the spices in a small bowl? Just all of them, huh? Chug the entire ranch seasoning package? Well, I already chugged that, so no, that's not a great idea. Alright. What's the choice of hot sauce today? Well, I guess you'll just have to find out soon enough, won't you? Okay, I'm sorry. I probably should have, like, made sure I looked into this more in advance, but I guess so. It says, mix all of the spices in a small bowl. I assume when it says spices, it's pretty much just like every spice. So everything in the recipe, on the recipe list, except for flour and the actual chicken wings. So I guess we should do the paprika, cayenne pepper, salt, and black pepper. Is the stream stuttering? Is it? Shit, I'm not sure why I'd be doing that. Oh, maybe it'll fix itself. I mean, if it keeps doing it, I guess let me know, but I'm not sure what I can do in real time to fix that, unfortunately. Yeah, little cheeky dry rub. Okay, let's start with that then. Get out our ghetto-ass bowl, as is tradition. So we need, let's see, okay. Yet another episode of Dali buys stuff specifically for his cooking streams because he doesn't conventionally have those, what most would consider to be conventional ingredients in his house, so he bought them specifically for the stream. So I don't think I've ever bought a thing of paprika in my life, but we're going to do that now. Or, well, I did that already. Nor have I ever owned a bottle of, or a little container of cayenne pepper. Great value, of course, because like A, it's a great value, and it will, and B, like cheap as fuck, and it'll taste fine, I'm pretty sure. All right. And then for the salt, I mean, you know you boys got plenty of salt. That we're never short on. More great value, obviously. The good shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then I guess just black pepper. Okay. I guess too bad it's not great value because it could have completed the trifecta, but whatever. And I guess this is actually all we need as far as like the dry rub. There's not much to it, but I mean it's buffalo wings, so you don't really have to do too much to it to make it look good. Oh, what's up, Sprite Drinker 10? Hope I'm having a nice evening, young king. Oh, looking forward to hearing to these wings. Oh my dude, should be tasty. I mean, I'd like to think that it's so nice. Like I can just talk back here and just stand back here the entire time, and audio quality is now fine. Neat. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so wings will be nice not only to cook, but also just to eat for dinner. What am I doing? Getting the wings, right? Oh, here they are. Let's just get out all the shit that we're using for this recipe, shall we? Yes, sir. Just talking to the corners. Yeah, I can talk in whatever direction I want now. I could just do the entire cooking stream this way. It'd be fine. Okay. Actually, for now, I guess we'll keep the rest of the shit in the fridge and get that when it's needed, because, like I said, we're gonna have to take the 30 to 1 hour let the chicken marinate break, in which we'll do other stuff. So I guess we don't want the cold ingredients out just yet because we don't want them to get warm. That would be not ideal. Okay. All right. So, hey, what's up, Lido coming in hot with the gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Thanks for hanging out, as always. How are we feeling after that loss? Ecstatic, you hope? Not really ecstatic. Like, honestly, yeah, I was kind of disappointed, if anything. I wasn't able to watch the games live just because I was at the New Year's party and my New Year's friends are not sports fans at all, but I was following the game on my phone. I followed both games, and I was rooting for Michigan to win it all, so it's kind of a bummer to see them lose like that. But at the very least, Ohio State lost as well, because it would have been kind of insufferable. Like, had Michigan lost and then Ohio State won their semifinal when like Ohio State probably shouldn't have even been there in the first place. So, the funny thing is, normally I'd root for the Big Ten in general, but I'm almost glad, like, if one Big Ten team lost, that they both lost. Otherwise, it's been a really weird, awkward situation. And Trudell coming in hot with the tier 1 sub now for 24 months. Oh shit, that is a sand buff icon. Illegal. Oh my, in fact. Sorry, that tasted like breakfast food. Your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Happy New Year, indeed. Hopefully you got like nice crispy audio quality on that belch. Okay, so let's look at these first. So what I ended up getting was like I had 2 options. Lido coming in, help another gifted tier 1 sub. It is that easy. I not even start the cooking stream yet. You get the subs. Thank you. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Wow. So I had 2 options. I could have gotten a package of just like regular buffalo or like chicken wings, or they had one label as the chicken wingettes, which when I, upon further inspection as to what that means, is I think what that means is it includes chicken wings and like it's not like just like the drumsticks, right? It's also like the different various shapes of what you'd find. Like if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and you order like 6 wings, they're not all drumsticks, right? Some of them are what are the other parts called? Like the flats? Sure, whatever, those. So I figured like, we'd have an assortment, right? So that way we could be authentic as far as the various types of wings we'll be making today. Looks like flats only? I don't think so. I see some drumsticks in there. I mean, whatever. It's going to taste fine regardless. Doesn't really matter what shape they're in. I'm not too worried about it. So anyways, we got those. This recipe calls for 2 pounds of chicken. I didn't need that much, so this is like 1.4 pounds. I guess we'll just make it all today, though, just because, I don't know, what the fuck else? When the fuck else am I going to make these anyways? Is it just the flats? Is it? It says first and second wing sections. I'm not really sure what that's implying. I'm not exactly a chicken anatomy expert, but Like I said, regardless, I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste fine. They're reheatable? Yeah, exactly. I'm not like, come on, everyone's been to B-dubs, had some leftover wings, and they heated up the day after. They're still fine, exactly. So, not too worried about it. All right, let's combine this shit, shall we? How much are we supposed to combine, though? It just says mix the spices, but it doesn't give me an actual amount, which is weird because, like, do I just add 5 cups of salt like I normally would? That can't be right. I mean, I guess we could just YOLO it and just kind of like season to taste, but we all know how it normally goes when I season to taste, and then it's just being way too fucking salty. Generally want to coat the wings. Well, I get that, but it doesn't say like, you know, what's the ratio of like what you want between paprika and cayenne and black pepper, blah, 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 blah. I guess we could just wing it, no pun intended, and hope for the best, but that always seems like a poor idea on the stream. I don't know. Am I blind? I feel like I should see this somewhere in the recipe, but it just add everything, I guess. Use 1 to 2 teaspoons? That doesn't seem like enough. Tablespoons, maybe. Like for all of them? Like how many are in here? I think it's like 12 of them or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 10 wings in here, actually. Yeah, I think it's 10, so. Teaspoon? That's like nothing, dude. Is it at the bottom of the recipe? Does it? I feel like when I read this recipe originally, and which is why I chose this one, was because, yeah, it was pretty easy to follow. Oh, shit. Okay, you're right. I found it, finally. It's like the very fucking bottom. Okay, good call. So 2 pounds of chicken wings. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. That seems so little, but okay. 1 teaspoon is this? How is this going to be enough for 10 wings? What? Whatever. Well, obviously, we can just, like, modify as needed, but, like, okay. So 1 teaspoon of salt, sure. We all know I'm a fan of salt, so, like, I'm not going to say no to that. Whatever, dude. It's not the end of the world if it goes over the, like, the little scoop thing. A little bit, right? A little extra. Yeah, I'm not gonna like over salt. I'm not gonna go like heavy on the salt memes this stream, but like I do like my stuff somewhat salty, so like I don't mind, you know, overdoing it like just a tiny bit. Let's just not overdo it by like a ton this time, shall we? All right, no, we're not here. No, we're not gonna go with like the yeah, that'll work. But come on, I just put a little extra. Okay, anyways, we need a teaspoon. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay. It's a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of paprika. Like, this seems like just not enough stuff to cover 10 wings. Like, I know obviously I can just like I can just add more if I need to, but still, it just seems odd that like that's what they're having me start with. It almost feels like they're just doing this like, is it per wing or something? I don't know. Oh, it just occurred to me. I'm using a different bowl that I was probably going to use for this. To hold like rice right now. I might need to get creative as to how I hold my spices or seasonings or whatever, but that's okay. Anyway, let's zoom in. Let's make it so you can see the combined process a little better, shall we? Trash can. You're sitting on top of my trash. Enjoy. All right, so a teaspoon of paprika, it says. Teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Ooh, that does smell nice. Oh, okay. It's kind of funny. Like, I never cook with cayenne or paprika because, I don't know, I guess I'm not enough of a basic bitch, I guess, or just way too lazy, or both. So, like, I smell the paprika here, I'm just like, oh! When I've had dishes with paprika in it, I don't necessarily know it's paprika, but now I smell it like, oh, so that's paprika. Oh, sure. All right. Smells these. Doesn't use spices. I mean, look, man, I'm a proud American who makes very unseasoned dishes, okay? All right, teaspoon of cayenne. Boom. The whitest half Chinese man you'll ever meet. Yeah, I have no shame admitting that is absolutely true. I am absolutely the whitest half Asian guy in existence. If I'm not, I'd love to see you point me to a better example. I should do 1 teaspoon of paprika per wing, trust you? Well, I'm just putting together this as recommending first, just to see how much this creates. Yes, I'm starting to get the feeling that you're absolutely correct about that, because this doesn't seem to be enough, like, at all. This, like, seems like it'll be barely enough for just, like, 2, let alone 10. Okay, the black pepper. Supposed to be a half a teaspoon, so that's probably fine right there. Okay, yeah, so this is this is not enough for 10. That's enough for maybe 2. So, was this recipe trying to imply that, like, I mean, this is what we're marinating it in, right? Like, we're doing like a dry marinade. Is this enough? If I toss 10 wings into here, is this enough? It seems so little. I would want like there to be like 5 times this amount, but then this stream is also called Clueless Bachelor Cooking, so add spices to the flour. No. We're like there's gonna be 2 stages here. Like we're dry marinating it first, and then later we're gonna be doing a separate process of also putting flour and doing the thing. That's what this recipe says to do. Okay, I'm just all right. So yeah, what's the dry marinade? I don't know, man. I'm just going with what the recipe tells me to do. It says mix all the spices in a bowl, rub the spices into chicken wings, let it marinate for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and then later we'll add like we'll use these same ingredients and add them to flour and do like more of a wet thing. Okay. Let's get the chicken out, shall we? All right. Okay. All right. Good. Glad we got that settled. I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing great, guys. We've managed to combine 4 substances in a bowl. We're basically done already. All right. Something about the feeling and the texture and just the overall appearance of raw chicken. I don't know, man. It's just kind of very moist. You can't even hear that, but like. Anyways, there you go. Pat them dry. Oh yeah, I think the recipe actually says to do that. Good call. I'm not sure how wet and or moist these are already, but you're right. In this case, I guess this is a situation where we do want to go in dry and not wet. Huh? What? Lick the chicken? No. No, I'm not going to do that. As tempting as it is for the memes, I also would prefer to not die, so let's go ahead and just keep the raw chicken out of our mouth. We don't no raw cock in our mouth for this stream, boys. Yeah, so I don't know. Are these not like just your typical chicken wings? It's fine, it's work. But someone earlier was saying like it's just flats, no drumsticks. That's a drumstick, right? Feels like it's kind of a ghetto one, but like I think it'll work. I don't know. Dry skin makes for crispier skin? Shit, I know that after being in the sauna all day long. Just kidding, I've never actually been in a sauna in my life. Those are chunky? I mean, yeah, they'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, I guess I'll just start tossing these in. Looks 5 out of 5? What? These are already like not very wet as it is. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? I feel like these are already pretty. The padding isn't doing much. Like I'm not really getting much moisture here because there isn't much to be with. But trust the process, okay? I will trust that this recipe knows more about what it's doing than I do. So okay. At the end of the day, I suppose the wings, the people who are making that are making these wings probably know more of what they're doing than I do. A+ cock handling. Ooh. Like tease a little bit. Of course. I'm the Embiid of Clueless Cooking. All you fucking basketball nerds in my sports ball channel in Discord keep talking about a bunch of NBA shit. I'm just sitting there like, yes, I too enjoy watching NBA things. Yeah, LeBron, he's the greatest of all time, or he's the worst of all time. Yeah, okay. Sure. Some very dedicated NBA fans, and nothing wrong with that, of course. I just don't follow the NBA. I need more baseball fans, though, in my Discord. It's not enough. It's like Zaris and sort of Tal, and that's it. Not enough, dude. Any baseball fans in chat, make sure to join my Discord. !Discord. Talk to me about baseball. I don't have any sports friends, dude. Okay. Calling out Biggie and LJ. Well, I wasn't gonna name names. Your words, not mine. Alright, so I guess we just kinda... we're just gonna mix these by hand. Whatever, dude. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm starting to see why this is actually plenty. This is definitely getting some decent coverage already. Like, okay, fine. Alright, let's mix this shit up. Now, in theory, paprika and especially cayenne should be somewhat spicy, right? So, like, these are buffalo wings, so there's certainly nothing wrong with them being spicy, but it does seem like they're a little bright red so far, which I don't know how good of a sign that is, but I assume the spices will reduce when we cook them, right? Paprika isn't spicy. Well, they're like white person spicy. Might not be spicy for like somebody who's from a country like, I don't know, Thailand or maybe India, but for someone who's born and raised in the United States, fucking black pepper is spicy, alright? So it's all relative, I guess. Yeah, that seems kind of bright red. I don't know, but like, okay. Sure. That's not seasoned at all. That's not good. Maybe just pat another piece of chicken to get it more seasoned-ish. Oh, there's some more at the bottom here. Alright. Oh, we good. Alright, okay. Just give it some more tossing like this. I don't know. Just gotta really roughhouse the raw cock. Ugh. Gotta make sure all that moisture gets used for a good cause. Rub them down. I've done already plenty of rubbing of the raw chicken lately, so I think it's already good to go. Okay, this is probably fine. I don't know. I don't think we need like perfect even coverage, right? I think this is like fine? Question mark. God, I really want to lick my fingers actually because it's got like the spices, but I'm gonna resist the urge. All right. All right, and now we're supposed to just let this wait for like 30 minutes. So, okay. In the meantime, we've got some other stuff we can do. First things first, let me turn on the oven for something. You may have noticed that we're not making these wings in the oven today, but we are going to be using the oven for something. Get that prepared. All right. Forbidden Cheeto fingies. Yeah, the forbidden flaming hot Cheetos. Let me put these out on a tray of some type, or maybe just like a plate, because I need to use this bowl now for something else. I'm assuming I don't really have to let these I don't have to cover these or anything. I'm assuming they're just good to go as is to sit here and absorb whatever flavor I guess we're trying to get into these. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Can leave them just be chill. All right, yes sir. Then I will do that. Okay, so first things first, before we do literally anything else, while I don't really want to drink a whole lot this stream, because like I said, I already drank a shitload last night, it is, number one, it's New Year's, and number two, we do have to at least consume a little bit of alcohol on one of these streams, because doing an entire Clueless Bachelor cooking stream sober would be a poor idea. So, let's pull back a little bit here. Remember how last week I was talking, well actually I've talked multiple weeks about how a friend of mine, who actually I was driving up with today to the New Year's thing, or driving back with, when she moved out, she was back for the holidays, but when she moved out, she left me her entire box of booze that she had left over. It's this box back here. And like some of it was like, okay, that's, just had some like decent beers in there, but some of it was just like the really weird, like the Ziploc bag full of Fireball and the and like giant things of Bloody Mary mix. And another thing that was in there that I've ever since had no idea when I was going to drink or what exactly to do with would be these. They're like little mini champagne bottles, and I'm gonna go ahead and they assume that these must have been for a baby shower, because they say, "Pop it when she pops. Have a toast when baby Emma arrives." Okay. Well, clearly this was either baby Emma's 2 years late, which should be a little weird, or this never got drank for baby Emma popping out. So I've had these for the entire time thinking the fuck do I do with these? Because it feels kind of weird just random nights on your own, I'm gonna just drink some Prosecco. I'm in a Prosecco mood right now, but don't know. They've just been sitting in my fridge. This doesn't go bad or anything, does it? It's probably fine. So I figured like we can just enjoy a bottle of Prosecco because like okay, if there's any time to drink it, I guess on your own in your apartment, it's at least with chat for New Year's, right? Technically, you'd usually drink it on New Year's Eve, but you know, close enough. It's still technically New Year's, right? At least in NA, so like it's still the holiday, so it's still allowed. All right, I'm sorry, baby Emma, but you're going straight to the trash. Probably a really ugly baby, anyways. Okay. Not making mimosas for brunch. What am I gonna make mimosas for one? Sad. Like, just Prosecco is just not something you ever really drink on your own. Like you can, but it's just like seems like much more of a social type of drink that you would consume. I don't. That doesn't. Is this? What is this? I'm not sure what sort of covering it had. I guess there's no cork. It's just this. Or is there? No, just the twist thing. Well, that's kind of lame. I was kind of hoping there was going to be a cork so that way I could pop it, but instead, just imagine like, opa, okay. That's also really flat. I guess if it's just sitting there for many months, I guess maybe the carbonation's kind of fizzed out a bit, but oh well, whatever. Cheers, chat. Happy New Year's. Yeah, it tastes like Prosecco. I drank so much champagne last night already, man. I just taste this again. I'm like, oh god, I don't need any more of this, but we'll soldier through. Okay. That was so underwhelming, though. I was really hoping I hadn't checked in advance. I just kind of assumed it must have a cork in it, but I guess for the little mini bottles, they're like, no, we're not going to waste a cork on this tiny-ass little bottle, so all right, never mind, I guess. I want to pop the cork anyways. Twist off's fine. Okay. Either that or the parents of Emma were just cheap asses who didn't want to buy the good shit with a cork. Whoever the parents of Emma are, disgraceful. I hope your baby shower is a complete failure, and I hope Emma's super ugly and fails at school. Okay. Anyways, so what are we gonna do? So we have to like wait another 30 minutes, like I said, for the chicken wings to be properly marinated, I guess. Okay. I honestly didn't realize that like a dry marinade was something that needed to be waited on. I guess if you like use a dry rub on steak, I guess normally you don't just throw it directly onto the barbecue or the pan. I guess you would wait a bit for that too, let the flavor soak in. So I guess it's the same thing. All right. I wonder if baby Emma was born already. I mean, my friend gave these to me. Like, first of all, she obviously didn't just immediately get them. I'm pretty sure they were just left over from whatever baby shower she must have gone to, and then she gave them to me, I guess it'd be, what, like 5 months ago, 6 months ago? So, yeah, I'm going to go and say that baby Emma is probably born at this point. Either that or there's some serious medical issues. Mocha. Alright, so, we got this bowl. While we waiting for marinade, I figured I was going to make it off stream and because it was ready to go, but I figured, oh shit, well I've got the cooking stream coming up, I'm going to have this weird awkward gap with nothing to do. Who's up for a little banana bread? Huh? Little Dali banana bread part D? Now, okay. Before I pull the bananas out, I'd like to inform you that first things first, the bananas have been sitting in the fridge for like a week now, so if anybody's ever put bananas into the fridge before, you would know that the color changes drastically when they're inside the fridge. Okay, when you see the bananas, chat's gonna be horrified, but I promise it's just because they've been in the fridge. It's not what it looks like, okay? Alright, so yeah, here's the bananas. Doesn't look great, but I promise you, it's fine. I think, at least. I mean, let's peel them and make sure, but these are feeling rather soft. I will admit I wait longer for these bananas to get like ripe than I normally would have, simply because I was trying to delay until making this for the cooking stream. So, I mean, like these don't look. They're definitely soft, but I think they'll be okay. We're making it regardless, so let's see what happens. Let's go back to the zoom in cam. So I'll have some extra banana bread, I guess, to go along with our wings later. Sure. Oh yeah, we're Gucci boys, we're Gucci. Well, sort of. It's good enough. It looks a little gross in like a few parts, but for the most part, Honestly, actually, these are still not quite as ripe as I'd prefer them. Usually I actually want the bananas to be a little bit more ripe than this. This is not bad, this is good enough, this will work, but it actually could have probably had another week in the fridge, or just like another few days outside the fridge. Rotten ass bananas? No. So for those that haven't watched me make my banana bread on stream before, the trick to making this recipe super tasty is to literally wait until the bananas look like they're rotten. Like, you don't want them to actually be rotten, but like, you want to wait until they're brown to the point where they're far past the point where anybody would ever just want to eat them on their own. You want to get to the point where the skin like has turned almost all brown, or well, I know in this case completely brown, but like outside of the fridge, like you want to wait till they've almost turned completely brown, and they're like really soft, not like rotten, but just like really soft. And okay, this is a little further than you'd prefer, like once they're at this point, but like this will still work. You want them to get to the point where it's just like they're not rotten, but they look like they're getting close. Okay, so that is actually the key to making your banana bread super sweet and super just delicious. Okay, and it makes it much easier to like mush together. That helps too. I see the oven's done preheating. Fog. So yes, I'm aware that this looks like gross, but. And these, like the first banana was not ripe enough. These ones are maybe a little bit too ripe, or at least more ripe than ideal, but I promise you, this is fine. I've made this banana bread with even more ripe than this, and it works fine. All right. How many subs to put the bananas in my mouth asking for a friend? I do it just for memes, except for the fact that I don't want to mess up the recipe by not having enough banana for the actual bread, so I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry, Chad. Okay. By the way, if you'd like my banana bread recipe, I'm pretty sure exclamation point bread is still a thing, right? Or is it just exclamation point recipe? Might just be exclamation point recipe, actually. But anyways, if you'd like this recipe, that is where you can steal it. Okay, I guess it's recipe. Sure. Yeah, there it is. All right, cool. So, ignore the fact that this just looks like a bowl of shit. I promise you, it's gonna work out. Is bugging? In what way? Is this consistent, or? Like I said, I haven't really had much of a chance to troubleshoot this new lav mic since I didn't really have any time when I got home, but as long as it's working well enough for now, I'll troubleshoot it later. Okay, yeah. I'm aware. Does this look appealing? Not really, but it'll work, I promise. Is this the bowl that had the chicken in it? It is, but I washed it. Settle the fuck down. All right. Goes in and out, does it? That's what she said. All right, well, I'll have to troubleshoot it after stream is over, but as long as you can somewhat consistently hear me, we'll have to call that good enough for now, I guess. Oh, I was looking on my Google Drive to find my banana bread recipe, only to realize, like, oh yeah, I'll just use the chat command. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Thanks, chat. Lav mic's working like 95% of the time? That's weird. I'll have to test it maybe like when I'm not using like the streaming software, because I wonder if it's the streaming software that's fucking it up, or if it's the actual mic itself. Because if it's the mic itself, that's not ideal. If it's the streaming software, well, either way, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about it, but at least it wouldn't be the mic itself being faulty. All right, so let's get a cup of sugar, flour. Okay, little of that, little of that. We got the eggs. Butter. Closer to bandwidth-related frame drops, if that's what it feels like. I mean, it shouldn't be, because like the lav mic's connected to the phone. It's not connected to the computer. So because of that, it should just be connecting to the phone via Bluetooth, which implies that like it's not trying to share Wi-Fi or anything, and that's what's fucking it up. I don't think that's what it is. But like I said, I can investigate it after stream's over. For now, we just have to live with it. Sorry, boys. Like I said, as long as it's mostly good enough, then that's what matters. Fuck, this is like not quite a half a stick of butter. This is like a tablespoon short. Okay, well, that's okay. I planned for that. We have an entire new fresh pack of butter. Oh, nice. Great Value, of course. Because you know I only fuck with Great Value. It's not even butter. This is butter. What are you talking about? It says literally sweet cream butter and salted. Is the other one not butter? Oh shit, you're right. It's not butter. In fact, I can't believe it's not butter. Huh? Well, there you go. You happy, Chad? This is real butter, all right? All right. There we go. You're welcome. Other one's margarine. Yeah, well, I'll be honest. Like, while I definitely do prefer real butter, margarine's not like horrible. It's not something that I'm just like, ew, margarine. I refuse to eat it. Gross. It's fine. It's like 95% as good, and like especially if you're just adding it into a dish where you're like mixing it with 20 other things. Honestly, I can't really tell the difference after it's mixed in. Yeah, if you're having like I don't know, a slice of toast and you put butter on it versus margarine, you're like, yeah, okay, the butter is better. But if it's for like cooking like this, honestly, I really can't tell the difference. All right, so we got the butter. Cool. Have I seen the Skeletor meme of butter? I guess not. What's bad for you? You talking about the margarine or the butter? I mean, they're both just fat. And streamer, actually, the margarine's gonna give you cancer. It's got a bunch of artificial ingredients and... You're talking about the dude that chugs the Coke Zeros all day long. Well, okay, I don't, but chug them on stream. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. So let's put the cup of sugar in. There's a reason why this recipe tastes so good. You put an entire fucking cup of sugar in this, and it turns out sugar does, in fact, taste good. Who would have guessed? Okay. And then an egg. Okay. If you freeze the butter for 10 minutes, it makes it really easy to cut pieces. Yeah, but I'm melting this butter, so... I mean, for certain applications, sure. I've got like a different cooking stream, like another cooking stream idea in mind in the future that might require me to use cubed butter. Not going to make any spoilers as to what exactly I'd be making, but basically for a certain aspect, or for a certain part of it, yeah, I would need cubed butter, which it calls for cubed butter and a food processor. I do not own a food processor, but I own a blender. Is that enough, chat? If I mean, like, I think it's enough, but if a recipe calls for like, okay, time to bust out your food processor, can I just be like, oh, I'll use my blender? I mean, we'll probably end up doing it and just see what happens, right? Like, I guess that's kind of the point of these streams. Depends on how fine you need the stuff. Ooh, extra fine, baby. Mmm. Ooh, okay. Alright. That's the flour. Oh, should I actually crack the egg yet? Oh my. That tastes like Prosecco. Speaking of which. Cheers, boys. Tastes like... I was about to say a baby, like in reference to the baby shower, but I quickly stopped myself realizing that saying something tastes like a baby is probably a bad look. It tastes like Prosecco I would drink at a baby shower. There we go. Saved. Alright, the egg. By the way, one notable thing, I guess, about this chicken wing recipe that we're going to be doing, like the breading, it doesn't actually call for any eggs, which is interesting, but it says it'll work just fine, so I'm gonna trust it, I guess. All right, the egg. I need to belt the mutter. Focus my bowl. There it is. You can't see it, but like after I cleaned that bowl earlier with all the seasoning for the wings, like my soap stick is now just bright orange whenever it tries to clean something off. So that's a weird look, but okay. Anyone ever just implicitly trust that, like, oh yeah, this sponge is clean. Whatever I use it on will be clean as well, even though in reality, the sponge, like, I think there's been like research done or some sort of scientific experiment to determine like what the dirtiest thing in your house is, and I think it pretty consistently the answer has been your sponge, like as far as like how much bacteria and shit's growing on it. So funny thing is, like, we use sponges to quote clean our dishes, yet in reality, like you just implicitly trust, like, oh yeah, I used a sponge on it with the soap, so it's clean now. But is it? I'm gonna choose just not to think about it and just assume that the answer is yes. But fuck. Well, sorry. One thing about having a lav mic, I guess, is it's not super easy to hide stuff like that. All right. God, this is a weird segue, but something about sneezing. My friend's house that I went to, they don't own a cat, but my friend's brother, who lives with him right now, does own a cat. So because of that, there was a cat there the entire time. And I've met the cat before, but the cat's fucking adorable, man. It's like it looks like kind of the cat from Tom and Jerry. So cat Tom, I think, right? So the cat looks like Tom. It's like got the same color scheme. So it's like gray with like white patches. And my God, it's like it's the most adorable cat ever, man. And like throughout the entire day, like while we were just sitting there at the table drinking and playing some games and blah 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 blah, the cat kept coming up and like especially kept coming up to me in particular and kept like pouncing up and being like, hey, love me, give me love, hey, pet me, give me pets. Oh, he's so adorable too. But for those that have heard before on stream, I'm allergic to cats. I'm not like deathly allergic. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm gonna die if I come in contact with a cat. But it's one of those allergies where like eventually your eyes start to get like puffy and watery and itchy, and your skin kind of gets a little bit irritated, sniffle, and start to sneeze like right there. So like, oh my God, the entire night, especially as I got drunker and drunker, I just wanted to play with the cat, man. I just love it, and I couldn't because like I didn't want to make myself miserable for the rest of the night. But my God, man, I just want to give the cat scratchy scratches, man. Oh. The universe just has a cruel sense of humor, man. I would totally get a cat if I could. I would definitely be a cat dude, but I can't because I'm allergic. It feels fucking bad, dude. Take some antihistamines and scratch away. Well, I don't just have any antihistamines just ready to go out of my pocket, so it was not an option. Okay, some butter. Yes, pretty fly white guy. Apparently the audio is getting a little bit, but unfortunately right now there's not much I can do about it, so until the stream's over, we're just gonna have to live with it, and I'll troubleshoot it after stream. Not much we can do about it, sadly. But assuming you can understand 99% of what I say, we're gonna call that good enough for now. Okay. Hairless cat? No, this has been brought up before. Hairless cat doesn't accomplish anything because, fun fact, for those that I guess still don't know apparently, what you're not actually allergic to their hair. What you're allergic to is their saliva. And the problem with that is, it's not like they're spitting on you. That'd be kind of hot if they were, but they're not spitting on you. But yeah, it's saliva and dandruff. Yeah, it's both those. The problem is that like cats will lick themselves all the time, right? They lick themselves clean. So the problem is they eventually just end up covering themselves in their own saliva, or at least they end up having plenty of residual saliva left over on them. And what that leads to is basically, yes, like, so the fur becomes something you're allergic to, because it's not the fur itself, it's the saliva remnants on the fur, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's, that feels bad. Did I pick this up from you ranting in a GDKP? No, I actually learned it from a friend of mine from Chicago who's a veterinarian. Lido as well, I guess, but she is too, and I learned it from her when I was talking about cat allergies. All right, so anyways, baking soda and salt. Well, I got the salt already, that's good. What do I need, a teaspoon? Did I have that out already? Oh shit, except it's from the seasoning. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Well, the good news is we're definitely spending plenty of time just killing time right now having it made, so I'm definitely not ultra worried about the, is it just 1 teaspoon, huh? Okay. I feel like this is more than I normally use for this recipe, is it? Whatever. I feel like I've made this recipe enough times to the point where I should just know this by now, but I guess I don't. Dehydrate your cat, problem solved? Yeah, just never give it water ever again. It won't have any saliva. Perfect. Tablespoon or teaspoon? This is a teaspoon, don't worry. Trust me, I know. I've got my tablespoon right here. I know which one's which. That's nice looking, isn't it? This one's got some what we call extra love from many years of use. Okay. So we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. No extra salt memes. If anything, the last thing I want to ruin is my banana bread. Banana bread's sacred. I can't fuck that one up. I just have small hands so the teaspoon looks big. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm just trying to help out the teaspoon's ego. Okay, and then the final thing we need is the walnuts. Okay. Great value, obviously. Come on. Looks like you'd find it in a homeless camp. It might look scuffed as fuck, but at the end of the day, it still measures out a tablespoon of stuff, which is all that matters, right? Like all we care about in this scenario is making sure the proper amount of shit goes into the bowl / plate / whatever that we're trying to get. All right, so let's just pour out like half this bag. It's supposed to be half a cup, but like we're just gonna eyeball this because this entire bag is about 1 cup. So if you pour out half the bag, boom, you're good to go. This is probably fine right here. A little more. All right, there we go. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Ooh. Everyone's favorite shitty knife making its first appearance of the stream. Though, like I said, I don't think the chicken wings at any point will really require me to cut up stuff, so I think we're good as far as using this last knife for one more cooking stream before we buy a better one. I should just order that new knife after stream's over, actually. I feel like I can probably justify like one new purchase every time I do a cooking stream as far as something cooking equipment related. I know that gets expensive after a while, but probably a good excuse to upgrade my kitchen, right? Or upgrade my kitchen equipment. Okay, so anyways, when you're chopping the walnuts, keep them coarse. You don't want walnut powder in this recipe. You want like walnuts that are still somewhat chunky, so that way you get that nice little crunch when you bite into the banana bread. So, yeah. Let's do it. Knife sharpening stream soon, yeah. Followed closely after by a finger amputation stream and an emergency room stream. I'm honestly shocked with that, through all my years of really, really shitty cooking, that I've yet to actually really like cut myself in a bad way with a knife. The worst injury I ever got when it came to any sort of like food handling was actually in the job that I worked at high school. We had, it was at a deli. So at this deli, we had a deli meat slicer. So if you've ever been to like a grocery store and you look back when they cut like the deli meats, it's one of those like sort of thing that like shaves the meats basically. And so we had one of those. And so I fucked up at one point and cut the shit out of my index finger. It was this finger. I don't know if you can see the scar on there, but it's like, it's still there. There's like this little portion of my finger that doesn't have any sort of like fingerprint on it because I cut it off using the meat slicer. And it was like on the edge whether I should get stitches or not, and I just decided like, nah, fuck that. But I think at the time when I was working that job, I was like, I think I was 16 or 17, and so technically you weren't supposed to be using the meat slicer unless you were 18 or over, but they didn't really care for most of the time. But I remember when I cut myself on there, the owner got super scared, like, oh, he's going to report us to the authorities that he cut himself using the meat slicer. They're going to arrest us for child labor violations, blah, blah, blah. So after that, I wasn't allowed to use the meat slicer, which was really fucking annoying because if you're working a deli job where a large portion of your job is to serve meats to the customers, and all of a sudden you can't cut the meat, well, it's like you feel kind of worthless. So that sucked, but whatever. Anyways, long story short, that's the worst, I guess, food-related injury I've ever given myself. Which, if that's the worst thing in the world that I've gotten, then that's not so bad, right? Although, it did suck in that I remember, like, I was in high school and doing track and field at the time. I know, everyone in chat's just, like, spamming, didn't ask, but, I was in track and field at the time, and something you don't realize, like, if you, like, cut the shit out of your finger, you would think, like, oh, well, you can still do track and field, you're just running, you're not using your finger for that, but my god, man. You cut the shit out of your finger, that shit hurts like hell, even if you're running. Like, if you get your blood pumping, like, your hands are just so You got so much like, just like as your heart is throbbing, your blood's like pump, pump, pump. Like you feel like the blood rushing to the wound every time you do that. It hurt like hell. So it actually, I cut my finger on the meat slicer, and I couldn't do track and field for like a week after that, just because like that finger hurt like hell every time I tried to run. So, moral of the story here, kids, is don't slice your tip of your finger off with a meat slicer. Not recommended. Who am I talking to? I don't know, man. The gamer pan. What do you mean? It's fine, dude. Once again, it's just got extra love, extra seasoning. Okay. This is the part that counts. This is the part where the actual shit goes. It looks fine. Fuck off. All you motherfuckers sitting here in chat like, oh, all of my kitchenware looks pristine. All of my kitchenware is literally zero signs of wear. Literally zero like dirt marks on it, or not dirt, but you know. All of my glassware is pristine without any sort of imperfections on it. I'm a clean cooker. Oh, look at Streamer with his slightly aged and slightly like worn down food equipment. Oh, I'm so much glad I'm so much better than this guy. Oh. Yeah. Aren't you cool? Hey, you know what? It adds extra seasoning, extra flavor to the banana bread. Gives it more character. That tastes quite nice. It's like cast iron, right? I think glass works the same way. Gotta get like a nice little seasoned cast iron. It's like same thing on the glass. You gotta get some seasoned glass to impart flavor onto the banana bread. Chat, that's a thing, right? Just tell me that's a thing. That's a thing. Right? It's a thing. Okay. You're just jealous that my glass pan is more seasoned than yours is. No wonder my banana bread's so fucking good and yours is trash. The rest of the secret's actually in the pan. Fuck the ripe bananas. There we go. Got a little swirly on top just to make it extra fancy looking. Oh yeah. Gourmet, baby. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be licking this bowl clean here in a second. That's one of the perks of making your own banana bread. Can you see the oven in frame? Cool. Alright. Toss that one in for 65 or so minutes and it'll be good to go. So when we finish the chicken wings, they should be just about done. Alright. Cool. Now, we still haven't waited like the full 30 minutes. That was probably a combined, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or something. So, who's been shooting loads in that poor oven? You're missing the point, man. Once again, it's extra seasoning. It allows the oven to impart more flavor on the food it's cooking. Also, speaking of coming on things, delicious batter. Not gonna lie. The batter of this banana bread, I could literally just eat spoonfuls of on its own. Fuck baking it. Just make the entire recipe, and then
Full fucking beast, boys.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't care what it takes.
Just make the entire recipe and just like eat that shit for dinner. Just like spoon it out of the bowl. Are there raw eggs in it? Maybe, but not important. Okay. Oh, so worth it. The batter is fucking delicious. I just love gooey batter in my mouth. Oh. Okay, anyways, let's clean off this bowl since we're gonna once again use it for chicken wings in the very near future. My soap stick once again has a very bright orange hue to it. I know you can't see it, but it looks a little questionable, but that's okay. Once again, extra seasoning for my plastic bowl. As far as I'm concerned, every piece of cooking equipment needs a max amount of seasoning, right? Plastic bowls, glass, ovens. Yeah. Okay. Now, cool. We still have to kill a little bit more time until the chicken, I don't know, is properly marinated according to what the recipe wants us to do. So, we have to kill some time. How are we going to do that? Well, oh my, DJ Puddles TV coming in hot with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Feeling, what is this? Oh, it's just a stain. Thank you, sir. Damn, 5 subs will all go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund, as well as Fossey XD's sub for 2 years. Oh shit, your sub is also going directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Thank you, boys, especially the 5 subs. Damn, I'm just some dude cooking stuff. Go Dali. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your sub can also go directly to the Banana Bread Fund. And Mr. Fossey XD with the highly illegal sand buff icon now. Very excited, dude. Wow. Do I have Hot Pockets in my freezer? Have I been lying this whole time? Well, normally I do, but admittedly right now I don't, just because I already ate them. So, no, I don't. Sorry, but you're going to have to take my word for it. Maybe. Do I still have the box in the trash? Aha! Here we go. Confirmed. Not a liar.
Liar,
all right.
dude. What a fucking Weasley little.
Excuse me.
liar,
Hello.
dude.
Do you see this right here? A liar? Sir. Confirmed. Not a fraud. Okay. Fake box? Fuck off. That's a good Knob Creek. Yeah, Knob Creek's my go-to affordable whiskey. A, it's tasty. B, it's widely available. And C, it's 50%. So that kind of helps too. You get some serious bang for your buck. All right. DJ Pedals TV coming out with another 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Sir, I'm just like pretending what I know what I'm doing. Actually, I'm not even trying to pretend that I know what I'm doing with cooking, but I'm just like literally cooking some chicken wings, man. I will take it. All 5. Once again, directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, Banana Bread, and Chicken Wing Fund. Thank you, sir. You told your parents you wanted to get into whiskey for Christmas. They got you some. You puked, and now you're done with it now? Well, you can always mail it to me. I'll finish it off for you. You puked? As in, like, you puked because it tasted bad, or you puked because, like, you drank too much, or was it bottom shelf, or can you for real? No, don't actually do that. But, like, just had a little? Really? What whiskey was it? I mean, was it just so bad that you hated the taste that made you puke? You just don't like alcohol? Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how often you drink, but, like, yeah, if you're just getting into drinking whiskey straight is definitely not what you want to do. You definitely want to start slowly and start with, like, you know, maybe sipping mixed drinks. Like, start with like a whiskey Coke or like a rum and Coke and then work your way up. But it was the good stuff, like $60. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a hundo. $60 is not the good stuff. That's still pretty cheap, but it's I guess expensive for like a starter bottle. How about that? Bunch of poverty Andes. Oh, I got the $60 bottle of whiskey. Oh, it's kind of a big deal. So, this one right here, this one that I showed off over the Scotch taste test stream, like before Christmas. This one's not like ultra top shelf. It's like a, I don't know, it'd be like what you'd call like a mid shelf for like Scotch at least. And admittedly, Scotch is more expensive than stuff like bourbon. This was like $80, I think. So I'm not trying to like shame you, like, oh god, you poverty boy, get out of here. But like, I'm just saying that, like, you know, if you're thinking like, oh, so this is what good, you know, the top shelf whiskey tastes like, technically can still go higher. But I'm not trying to say that you should need to if you're just starting out. But anyways, I don't know. If anything, like I said, just ease into it more. Don't necessarily just dive straight into drinking straight whiskey if you don't like the taste of alcohol yet. Because no one starts by liking the taste of alcohol. You kind of have to acquire the taste. And then once you do, then you can branch out into more snobby shit. All right. You poor people, said Dali. Bro, I'm a fucking classic WoW streamer. You think I'm making fun of poor people? I am a poor people. And poor people are my people. I am one of said poor people. Cheers to Emma, by the way. Ugly baby, but good Prosecco. Okay, so anyways, I've been killing way too much time. You probably read the recipe, right? You probably saw that it's not only just buffalo chicken wings, but it is air fryer buffalo chicken wings. Now, I do not own an air fryer. Well, up until this point, I do not own an air fryer. But let's like rewind like a month, okay? So a month ago, I get this package that arrives at my apartment. So let me grab it real quick. Alright, hold on. Coming back. Oh, okay, so I got this giant ass package that arrived. And I got this as like, I didn't order no package. What the fuck is this? And so I look at like who it's from, and it's like the name on the buyer person was my sister. So I text my sister, be like, I got this giant ass package in my apartment. Did you mean to send this here? And she says, yes, I did. It's your Christmas present this year. And so I mean, it makes sense, because if she wanted to give me a Christmas present and it was like this size, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to give it to me in California, because like there's no fucking way I could take this back on the plane with me. So she just sent it directly to my apartment instead. And so when she said like it's a Christmas present, I said like, I guess that means I can't open it until I guess later. Like, no, don't open it yet. Okay, so I was like, okay. So this has literally been sitting in my apartment now for about a month, because I couldn't open it on Christmas. I wasn't here for Christmas, so I've kept it unopened. So she said like she'll tell me what it is on Christmas when I'm at home with her. So when Christmas rolls around, she tells me like, so what I got you was an air fryer. And I was like, oh. I mean, at first I was like, well, it wasn't a bad thing. I was just like, oh, that's kind of random, isn't it? But she said that apparently she'd been tuning into my stream, and she saw that I'd been doing the Clueless Bachelor cooking streams. And she figured, I'm not showing the address right now, we're good. So she'd been watching my streams and had seen that I'd been doing the Clueless Bachelor cooking streams. And she was like, oh, well, that'd be kind of cool if you had an air fryer for those. And you could even like, do like a little opening on stream of the air fryer when you do a cooking stream. So I was like, oh shit, okay, that works. So like the connection kind of got made in my head, like, oh, so that's why she said it. So shout out to my sister. She sent me an at least either that she's bullshitting me and this is not an air fryer and this entire experiment is about to be a fucking disaster because I don't have an air fryer, but I've been told this is an air fryer, so let's certainly hope so. Otherwise, this cooking stream is it's gonna be ending abruptly. Also, what's up, Mossy213 coming in, hopping this up. Thank you, sir. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and I was going to say air fryer fund, but I guess I didn't buy this. My sister did. So thank you to my sister. And thank you for the sub. It will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos fund. Watch it be a blender. Yeah. Watch it just be like a giant pile of coal. Turns out my sister actually hates me and sent me nothing. So I specifically decided to do the stream today, like to do the buffalo chicken wings, because I figured like, well, if I was going to be opening up the air fryer, it probably should be a in which I actually use an air fryer. Otherwise, it'd be kind of random to be like, I'm going to open an air fryer on stream, or open up a box with an air fryer. We're not going to use it, but I might as well just open it. Like, I figured let's make a recipe that can actually utilize the air fryer. And hey, buffalo chicken is a Hot Pockets flavor, so it works. It fits the theme. Oh shit! Here it is. Okay. Oh, careful, SpongeBob. All right. Oh, I don't. Where am I gonna put this? I don't even know. Don't exactly have a ton of counter space, but. Oh, look at this nice little handle for it too. Nice. Oh, yeah, I forgot. She sent me something else as well. I forgot about this part. She also sent me a text saying like, random question. Do you prefer tea or chocolate if you had to pick one? At the time, I wasn't sure why she asked me that, but now I guess I know why. She got me black tea. Well, thank you. She knows I'm a tea enjoyer, so. The only thing is this loose leaf? The tea bags, because I admit I don't actually own anything that allows me to use loose leaf. Because I don't have like one of the fancy little strainer things. By the way, let's see what this is. This is Hot Cinnamon Sunset. Ooh, classy. Black tea with warming spices. Ooh. Just chew on it? Like, what is it? It's like chewing tobacco or something? I don't know about that one, dude. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is like one of the hipster tea bags. Not just the regular tea bags, like one of those little triangle things. Ooh, God, that smells good. Smell it, chat. Oh, it smells... Well, unsurprisingly, it smells like cinnamon, which smells pretty good. So, shout-outs once again to my sister. Nice. Okay, anyways. That aside, back to the main event. Alright. So like I said, I've never owned or used an air fryer before. I've heard people talk like as if this shit works miracles, as if it turns like shitty food into amazing food guaranteed literally just by imparting air onto it somehow, but how that works exactly, I don't know, but I guess we're about to see if it lives up to the hype, right? Hold on. Oh, 10 one-touch cooking functions. You can cook
Full
something like
fucking
air
beast,
fry,
boys.
fries,
I don't
wings,
care what it
bacon,
takes.
dehydrate, broil, roast, bake, reheat, keep warm. Okay. Are there any chicken wings on here? Oh shit, no shit, they're right there. Well, there you go. I guess we're gonna test this theory to see if it actually works for wings. Hey, what's up, hot cakes? Coming in hot with a 50-month sub? Jesus Christ, man.
Full
I think maybe Zakir has you
beast, boys.
edged by a few
I
months,
don't
but you are
care what it
without
takes.
question the number 2 longest subbed person on this channel. My god, man. Your 50-month sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and Air Fryer Fund. Thank you, sir. Oh. Perfect crunchy. I've heard apparently what it's supposed to do is basically supposed to like do the same thing as what like deep frying would do, except you don't have to bathe it in oil, so it's a lot less dangerous. And I don't know, but get cooking with Gormia on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. We love to hear from you. No thanks. I'm on Twitch, so I don't use any of those things. My friends always give me shit whenever I visit them, like, when are you getting an Instagram? When are you getting Snapchat? Never. I'm either not cool enough or too cool or both for them. Oh, another thing my sister told me was, like, apparently there was multiple sizes of this air fryer, and she got me like what she described as the Bachelor size. So this is, according to this packaging at least, this is the compact digital air fryer. So she knows me well. All right, careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Okay. I actually thought this would be larger. That is what she said. So I'm kind of actually pleasantly surprised that it's actually this size, because this is going to make it a hell of a lot easier to cook on this stream. Because I was originally a little worried. I thought this was going to be the size of like a full-on toaster oven or something, which made me think like, oh, how am I going to like fit this in frame? But okay, this is much more manageable. I can do that. Thank you, sister. I don't actually call her sister. I call her by her name, but I'm not going to dox her. There's a user manual, but like, we'll figure it out. I need an outlet though. There we go. All right, so. Oh, turns on. Okay. Oh. So, here's what we got. It is on. Let's get started. Air fry, bake, roast, broil, dehydrate, keep warm, reheat, bacon, wings. It's got a specific wing setting. No shit. I mean, do we just say YOLO and just use the wing setting, since that's what apparently it's for? Okay. Well, here's hoping this works, because, like I said, I've never used an air fryer before, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just gonna wing it and just assume that it's probably a pretty self-intuitive process. Set it. Well, there's the problem. You haven't set it to M for, I don't know, meals, where it should be set to W for Wumbo. I don't think Wumbo's a real thing, Patrick. Oh. You Wumbo, I Wumbo, he, she, Wumbo, Wumbology, the study of Wumbo. It's first grade, SpongeBob. Patrick, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I wonder if a fall from the site would be enough to kill me. Sorry. Had to do my daily SpongeBob reference. Okay. Well, I guess it says you're supposed to, I guess, preheat this stuff? All right, chat, for those that know more than I do, maybe I should just use the actual air fry setting. I feel like if we're making something with an air fryer, we should probably just air fry it and not, I don't know. I should open the tray, there might be shit inside? How do you actually open this? Oh, okay, good call. Didn't want to preheat that. I like that suggestion. Oh. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's this tray. Okay, yeah, so wow, it's a really tiny tray. Actually, it probably can't do all the wings at the same time, but it's okay. Ugh. Doing this one-handed is not super easy. Okay, so like, I assume that goes in here? Or, wait, what? In here? I assume so. I mean, this is how it was already placed in there. Chad, help. I should really just read the instructions, but... Oh, other way around? Is it? This way? Oh, probably so you can make a gap in between these. Okay. I need it out, though. It seems like it could be difficult to get out unless there's some sort of way to turn the handle or something. I mean, I guess maybe you don't have to bother getting it out until it's like cold again or cool. Chad, but yeah, I trust Chad. I'm sure that one of you has used an air fryer before, whatever. Yeah, I know there's an instruction manual, but what fun is that, dude? Nah, I'm not. we're winging it, dude. Fuck the instructions. It'll be fine, dude. Okay. Well, all right. I guess I should preheat it then. Okay, I should read the recipe. Preheated air fryer to 400. Okay, it's already at 400. That's convenient. And how do I start doing that? Preheat. Okay, I think I just pressed the preheat button, right? So I think the preheat button is flashing, so let's go and assume that's working. Okay, sure. All right, go. It'll be fine, dude. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Might just burn my apartment down, but collateral damage for the content, baby. Okay. Press start to engage. Oh. Correct call, chat. Correct call. Preheating. Okay. Sounds like it's working. Let's put this off to the side so that way we can deal with the chicken. I don't know if it's been an hour now, but probably like half an hour, but I think it's been long enough to the point where the recipe will be satisfied with how long I waited. So I think we're good to go to the next step at this point, right? Rats in the air fryer? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, realistically, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how I'll actually end up using this. I've been told apparently that an air fryer can, I guess, just be used in any situation in which you'd normally use an oven, and use an air fryer, or using an air fryer instead, I guess it's supposed to be like, oh, it makes it even better than an oven. Oh, it's magical new wave technology that allows your food to be 10 times better compared to the regular oven. Like, that's what I've been told. That's what everybody loves to rave about. I mean, I think spoon in the oven tastes fine. I certainly don't think an oven does a bad job. So I was like, is this going to do a better job? I guess we'll find out. But I've been told apparently you could use this for like toasting stuff, and you can use it to, I don't know, like reheat stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's just not baking goods. Like, it's not great with batter stuff, though it's doable. It's better because it heats and circulates the air to make a more even cooking. Well, I mean, this, you couldn't really bake something in this anyways because it's so small, right? Like, you can't really fit, like, I couldn't fit like the banana bread inside of this. It's like, you saw the tray. It's pretty tiny, but you could probably fit something like a, I don't know, it's pretty small. You honestly can't fit much in there, but whatever. Well, hopefully we'll find ways to use it for the future cooking streams. Just a small convection oven. Yeah, isn't that what it does? It's just like circulates the hot air, so that way the air, I guess, touches the stuff more evenly. Whatever. Anyways, okay, let's continue. So we're supposed to do another little mix where we add all of the spices plus the flour this time around to the bowl. Let's go back into the zoomed in view, I guess. Wait, oh, it's already ready. Holy shit, that was quick. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn it off in that case because I didn't realize it preheated in like... Turn it off, stop, okay. I didn't realize it got ready in like 2 minutes. Damn, that was fast. Okay. We'll go ahead and restart that up once it's actually time to start cooking. I will say, I realize it's just new, so this is probably why, but like it has it's giving off a very plasticky kind of... This is going to give me cancer sort of smell right now. It smells like... whenever you get a new like cheap toaster, like when you use it for the first time, it gives off like a really like chemically plasticky smell. It smells like that right now, which isn't great, but
I assume that'll go away after a couple of uses. That's the best part? I'm not sure I'd really describe this as a good smell. I mean, it's not like horrifyingly bad, but I could think of better smell. But when it comes to like new stuff, like what it smells like, the best fucking new smell in the world is new car smell. Oh God. Whenever you get into like a rental car that's like relatively new and you get in, it's just like, I don't know what exactly creates the smell, but it's like, oh, new car smell. Yes. It's just adding flavor. Ah, yes, that extra delicious plasticky flavor. Tasty. All right, so anyways, what we need is 1 cup of all-purpose flour, it says. Okay. Guess I should have kept that out from earlier. I'm not sure if there's a cup left in this bag, but I've got another bag of flour after this if we need it. Is there plastic on the back where the air vents are? Nope, that's good. I mean, I think it's normal, right? Like an appliance being used for the first time has a plasticky smell to it. Like that's happened for a lot of appliances I've had before. I'm not super concerned about it. This bag's at the point where it's just like I'm literally scraping the bottom at this point, so kind of hard to get everything I need. All right, well, let's just combine this to the new bag that I have. Actually, you know what? Before we're gonna do literally anything else, let's get more Prosecco. I got 2 of those that my friend gave me, so might as well polish off the second one, right? Shoutouts once again to baby Emma. Hopefully you didn't die in childbirth. And if you did, that joke is in really, really bad taste, but I have no idea. Let's hope not. Ugh. Cheers, boys. Okay. Delete the VOD? I'm talking about any Emma. In fact, maybe I'm talking about Emma in Minecraft. Alright, so please don't head on to Twitter right now and cancel me. Number 1, I don't have Twitter, so I wouldn't know even if you did. And number 2, like I said, everything I ever refer to on the stream that might even be remotely BunkaTOS is referring to in Minecraft. So, I would never wish harm upon a real-life human being. In Minecraft, of course. Except maybe on anyone who plays a rogue. Maybe a little bodily harm on those dudes. Warlocks, too. I hope all the Warlock players out there get an annoying paper scratch between your fingers that you can't quite ignore every time like you get every time you move your fingers. Yeah, that's right. You know who you are. Okay. Cup of flour, cool. And a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon, that's nothing, dude. Alright. I mean, like, just like a little over a teaspoon's fine. Like, this is still mostly a teaspoon. It might be like 1.2 teaspoons. Gotta stick with our meme at least a little bit in spirit. Last stream, if I end up getting canceled because I've wished bodily harm upon rogues and or warlocks, honestly, that's a good way to go out. I'm fine if that's how things end. I can think of a lot worse ways to go out. Do I like spiciness? Like, keep in mind, I'm half white, half Asian, but as far as my food tastes are concerned, I am 100% white, so do I like spicy food? I mean, I like a little spice. I get the moderate salsa. I like the medium salsa at Chipotle instead of the mild. That's good. Does that count? Outside of that, do I enjoy the just like ultra spicy, melt your mouth sort of shit? No. But I don't know. I like white person spicy. I don't mind spice as long as it's not real people, real spicy people food. Like if you say like, oh, I'm into spicy food. Would you like something spicy? I'd be like, maybe not. But if it's like you're at Chipotle and they're like, would you like it a little bit extra spicy? I'd be like, all right, sure. I'm pretty sure a 16-year-old chick working at Chipotle is probably not going to be searing my mouth off with Chipotle's high quality pepper ingredients. Okay, here we go. So we got half a teaspoon of, oh wait. This is paprika. I'm not supposed to add paprika. Okay, whoa, whew. All right, we're good. Never mind. We're good. Although it's kind of weird. Like, why would I not add more paprika? We added it earlier. But this time around, like, it doesn't need paprika, I guess. Okay. Save. The dish would have been ruined, I guess, with another teaspoon of paprika. I look like a huge pedant, aren't I? Well, it takes one to know one, dude. All right. Let's see. A teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. Paprika goes in everything. Like I said earlier, I'm not really a... This is the first time I've ever bought a container of paprika in my life. I have never actually once cooked or used paprika. I've had food with paprika. Now that I know that, like, the flavor well, that went directly into the bowl. Whatever. Now that I know the smell that I associate with... Okay, I'm gonna just... Hold on. Let's not over pepper our dish. Streamers learned his mistake. No. I'm a salty player, but I have definitely had stuff that has way too much fucking pepper in the past, and that definitely ruins a dish. So let's not let's not lean into that meme, please. I don't really want to have my dish taste nothing like pepper, like nothing but pepper. That would be not the play. All right. Can't have too much pepper. I can personally confirm you can absolutely have too much pepper. Okay. And so what do we do now? Mix this shit up. Okay, so we're gonna do that and just mix well. Okay. I feel like 99% of this is just flour, but I guess maybe that's the point. I suppose the first marinade we did was supposed to have the vast majority of like the spicy seasoning. This will just be mostly for the crisp. Okay, sure. All right, so what are we supposed to do here? So we're doing like 2 dips of this. It says dip each wing in the seasoned flour until well coated, submerge them in a bowl of cold water for a few seconds, and then take the wet wing and dip it again into the seasoned flour for the second coat. Shake off excess flour and place on baking sheets very lightly with oil. Okay. As per the name of the stream, I don't actually own another bowl of this size. This is the only one I have, so I need to figure out something I can put, like, what can I fill up with ice water? I don't have ice water either, but it's be room temperature water, that's fine. A giant glass, that'd be kind of, well... Does this work? Yeah, honestly, this probably works. The glass and just like sort of just dip it in. Fuck it, dude. Yeah, all right. I like it. That'll work. It's only a giant ass bowl. Hey, what's up, Versing Torix 36 hot with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and Chicken Wing Fund. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you're enjoying, sir. Pouring ourselves a glass of delicious leftover chickening seasoning. Cooking pot? Bitch, do you think I own a cooking pot? Alright, so let's see, what are we supposed to do? I guess first things first, we're supposed to dip it like dry. We're supposed to go in raw and dry the first time, and then after that we dip it in the water and then do it again. Water jug dirty as fuck. You should know by now. You know exactly what the answer is here. It's not dirty, it's seasoned. This fucking guy. Alright, use an egg? No, this recipe specifically calls for that you don't use an egg. This recipe is saying that you're supposed to, that it is good enough without the egg and that you should avoid the egg to, I guess, I don't know what's bad about the egg, but it says like, this recipe goes out of its way to say like, you don't need eggs for this, it's egg free. So I guess if you're, I was about to say if you're allergic to eggs, then you can use this recipe, but you're still probably allergic to chicken, so that kind of defeats the purpose. But anyways, okay. So for the first dip each wing in the seasoned flour until well coated. Okay, I should probably roll my sleeves up for this. Oh, well coated. All right, this part feels like it's gonna be kind of wrong, but okay. And then dip it again. No, this is what boys. This is literally what the recipe wants me to do. Okay, I'm just following the recipe. Yeah, I agree. It seems kind of odd to use butter as the sealer, but you know what? Trust the process. Trust the process. Oh, I should probably get the baking sheet out, huh? Ew, okay, yeah. I know usually like when you're battering a wing, the play is to like have one wet hand and one dry hand. So, you know, 2 in the stink, 1 in the stink, that sort of thing. So I guess I'll keep one of my hands nice and dry, since I know Chad is some of Chad enjoys it dry, some like it wet. I get it. I know you can't see where I'm putting the wings, but you should have to trust me that they're going to a good place. Yeah. I don't exactly have a ton of counter space in this kitchen, because it's not exactly a kitchen built for extensive gourmet cooking, but we're gonna have to make do. Alright. Where do I put this? Maybe I'll just move the air fryer somewhere else, and then like just, because I guess the air fryer doesn't actually have to be on this surface specifically. Here's fine. Right next to my toaster. That seems appropriate. All right. Ooh, also by the way, the banana bread is about halfway done baking. I'm starting to like smell the banana bread. It's starting to like fill up the room with banana bread smell. Oh, yes. That is a excellent, excellent smell. Can you see everything in frame? You cannot. There we go. That will work. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, aren't I using an air fryer? I am. That's why we kept it out. So this like the novelty of this recipe apparently is that it's supposed to be like, oh, you're double dipping it for extra crispiness and extra breadiness. Mm-hmm. So, look, I agree. I feel like the entire process here of like double dipping this and not using eggs and just using water is a little odd, but the recipe says like, oh, trust me, dude, it creates the crispiest wings you've ever tasted. Oh, it's gonna create something that's like 9,000 times better than conventional wings with so much extra crisp and extra batter and whateverness. So like, look, it's Clueless Bachelor cooking. If we fuck it up, we'll just blame it on being clueless. That's my my backup plan. Dip it into the water faster? Okay, maybe I'll try it next time. You're implying like do something like, how much for me to drink some of this water when I'm done? Dude, I would do it for the memes, but the problem is it's raw chicken. So like, if I'm dipping raw chicken into the water, I feel like drinking it is probably not a smart idea. As much if it was like beef or something, I would 100% do it for the memes. But okay, so like it's just like a whoop sort of thing. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to not die, so we're gonna avoid it. Raw chicken. Well, there's nothing wrong with raw flour, is there? What's wrong with eating raw flour? Nothing inherently dangerous about raw flour, is there? I don't think so. I mean, it's not going to be very pleasant if you eat raw flour, but I don't think there's anything that says you can't. You shouldn't eat uncooked flour? Why? This is literally the first time I've ever heard this in my life. What's wrong with raw flour? Which comes from wheat. Wheat is... Raw flour is loaded with bacteria? Is it? I mean, it's not like I eat raw flour frequently, so I'm not like, oh god, what have I been doing this entire time? But like, I've literally never heard this before. I mean, I guess maybe technically the thing that I guess I did earlier, which was like to eat all of the batter out of the banana bread bowl, maybe that is not smart if you're like has not only raw eggs and raw flour. But I'm gonna say this. I have licked the bowl clean of my banana bread plenty of times in my life, and I have not died yet, so if it's bad for you, it's probably one of those things that's just like, well, you probably shouldn't do it, but just as a precaution sort of thing. You know, it's like kind of eating like raw cookie dough, right? Like, you're not technically supposed to do it, but like in reality, are you gonna fucking die if you have a few scoops of raw peanut butter? No, you'll be fine.
Full fucking beef,
Exactly.
boys. I don't care what it takes.
If full fucking bis requires a little bit of raw flour and chicken consumption, you know what? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I don't care what it takes. By the way, speaking of full fucking bis, I don't care what it takes. Back to Chad Mail Orc leveling tomorrow. I think we're gonna try to both like do a GDKP on Fire Maul as well as do more Chad Mail Orc leveling. So for those that are like, what is this cooking content? Ew, when is the streamer gonna play the video game again? I will tomorrow. Don't worry. Back to Chad Mail Orc leveling. I think we'll probably try to level a bit in DTK to see if that works. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's working pretty well. I feel like it's definitely getting a lot of the crust or whatever you want to call this onto the chicken wings. I'm definitely not doing the thing where I did like use one hand for the dry ingredients, one hand for the wet. I'm definitely just using one hand for all of this. But yes, sir. But it's working fine. Whatever.
What
It's
a fucking
fine,
liar,
it's
dude.
fine.
What a fucking
What
Weasley
am I lying
little
about? What?
liar, dude.
Flour is made from flour is made from grains that are grown in fields where there may be exposure to a variety of harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli. Oh, okay. So basically, what it's saying is the flour, like just naturally on its own, it should be perfectly fine. It's the fact that they've got chickens running around the field like shitting constantly, and just like other animals running around constantly. And they're the ones that would have like the E. coli that they would then, I don't know, rub their asses all over the wheat, and then like that's what causes it to be dangerous. So like basically, if you owned your own garden, you went out back and like you had your little fenced-off garden, you grew wheat in your backyard, and then you grind it into flour, and then you consume the raw flour. Then it's perfectly fine, right? It's just like the wild animals that are running around and shitting on it or something. Because yeah, it seems like I don't know. It's not like other plants out in the wild like can't. Oh, it's dangerous to eat that plant raw because it has E. coli on it. Like, seems like it's just due to poor farming practices and not the actual flour itself. Okay, now I should probably preheat the air fryer, right? Now's probably the time. You shit in your own garden too, the free fertilizer? I didn't know Matt Damon from The Martian was in my chat. Good movie, by the way. Would recommend. Matt Damon really loves getting lost in space, doesn't he? That dude has cost the United States government a lot of money. Okay. One to go. Actually, let me turn on the air fryer again. Air fry, preheat, starts. Temperature, 400. Okay, nice. The processing that flour goes through to convert them from plant to powder doesn't kill them, and unlike lettuce or carrots, you can't wash flour to clean it. You can wash flour, sure. You're just gonna have this white slop that you'll have left over, but just let it dry out for the next like 5 years, and you can make bread out of it. Easy. But yeah, that makes sense. It's still just the animals shitting on it. You can't blame flour. Blame the animals that are shitting. Fucking animal shit, man. It's to blame for all of our problems. All right. We're using the Colonel's secret recipe here with 11 herbs and spices or something? I've never made homemade chicken wings before. I mean, that's kind of the point of doing these streams, but I feel like when I throw this into the air fryer, it's probably gonna be pretty good, right? I don't know. Looks nice, just sitting here. Now, doesn't that look appealing? Oh, fuck, I want to really lick these off so bad, but I know it's raw chicken, man. Fuck. So once again, I would also really love to chug this glass, but, like, I'm not going to do it. Raw beef is one thing, like, okay, I'll do that for the memes, whatever, it's not that dangerous, but yeah, raw chicken, definitely a little bit more spooky. Alright, let me get this chicken coom off my fingers real quick. Alright, what are we doing next here? Spooky chicken? Yeah, it's kind of a shame, man, because anything that ever has raw chicken on it, like, I'm sure when anybody cooks, they're like, ooh, they got some extra seasoning flavor on their finger, let me lick it off. Like, whenever you're cooking with chicken, it's just like, oh, I guess I can't do that, shit. Very underwhelming. All right, well, I got like a shitload of flour left over. Technically, I guess this recipe was supposed to have enough seasoning for like, I guess it was supposed to be like 2 pounds of chicken. This was like 1.4 pounds, so I guess it makes sense that I have leftovers, but oh well. I guess I'll have to wash that out later because I'm going to use it for the buffalo sauce. Oh well. Shit. Hopefully I'll have time to make that. Like, I'm going to make it regardless, and I guess I'm going to just keep it in the, I can always keep the wings in the air fryer if I have to, but it just occurred to me that maybe I should have started making that earlier. Oh well. Okay. I should do a Halloween spooky chicken cooking stream. Yeah, just the entire stream. I'm just licking raw chicken the entire time and praying to God that I don't die. I don't know about that one, dude. Oh, man. I've had too much Prosecco and champagne in the past 24 hours. It's so sweet after a while. Ugh. I think I've met my champagne quota for the next year. That's for sure. Oh. All right. What are we supposed to do next here? Preheat air fry to 400 degrees. Place the wings in the air fryer basket. Air fry for 12 to 15 minutes until crispy and golden brown. You can also use meat. I'm not measuring the meat thermometer. I gotta make sure it's up to 165. We're just gonna throw it in there for 15 minutes and assume it'll be fine. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to also spray these lightly with oil. Because I was going to say, these kind of look dry right now. So how are these supposed to get crispy? And because to me right now, this just looks like, well, okay, it'll just be dry ass flour. But okay, it says I'm supposed to spray lightly with oil. It says lightly. I'm going to probably take some liberties on that one, but there we go. Okay, that's going to crisp it up, I guess. That's what's going to do it. That's not very lightly, but I don't really care. A little bit of extra oil never killed anyone, right? Yeah. Flip and do the other side for extra crisp. Ooh. I feel like I probably just got enough on the... Well, yeah, you know what? Good call. I like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very good call. You're right. You right. See, this is why I rely on chat for these streams, because... Otherwise, we'd have half crispy wings, which would be underwhelming. Good call. I hope this doesn't suck. This would be one of those dishes that I could definitely bring over to a something like a Super Bowl party or something. So knowing how to make these and making these well would actually be a pretty useful dish as far as a life skill. It's a life skill, really, to know how to make buffalo chicken wings. But it'd be, one of those dishes where it's just it's a crowd pleaser, right? It's one of those things, if you can make it successfully and bring it over, you're like, damn, dude, these wings are really good. And you're like, oh, I could have made them myself. Whatever. It's no big deal. I used it in my air fryer. Yeah, whatever. I get it. They're really good. They're really crispy. I know. All right. America's gonna... these are looking pretty good. Hold on, boys. That's a lot of breading and a lot of nice little, oil on them. Ooh, shit. Quality, dude. You can see the spice on there. Okay. I think, as long as the air fryer does its job, and apparently it's supposed to work fucking miracles. I don't know the science behind it, but it works fucking miracles, apparently. I don't know. Seems like it's going to turn out fine. They look moldy? Well, OG viewers of my channel would know that I'm a moldy enjoyer, so there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. And now we're just waiting on the air fryer, which only took 2 minutes last time, so let's set up air fryer view, I guess. Air fryer cam. Well, I guess when the time comes, we'll just open the tray and see what happens. Did I press the start button this time? I think I did. I think it's going. Actually, it doesn't. Is it preheated already? I feel like the preheat button already turned off. It didn't beep at me though this time. I'm sure it's close enough. Whatever, dude. Let's just start putting the wings in, shall we? It's fine. Ugh. Let's see. What does the recipe say? Are they just gonna be in there the entire time? That's you, chat. Say hi. Hello. Let's just keep them in there the entire time. That's got the little bottom tray, right? It should be fine. Oh, it's counting down. I'm at 400. Well, I'll just do the timing on my own. That's fine. Okay. Can I just take the tray? We're just gonna put it whatever, right there. Okay. Careful, SpongeBob. Now, I definitely don't think I can fit all these in at the same time, unfortunately, but we'll do what we can. Well, Should I leave space in between here? I can't see chat right now, so I actually I don't know what your answer is, but yeah, let's not try to like overcrowd this. I guess we can just do 5 and 5. That's fine. Like that, maybe? That'll work for now. That's a good start. We're not in a rush, so I don't mind just like doing them in 2 rounds. It's fine, dude. We'll have the first round, the other round. Actually, no, we'll have to make the buffalo sauce anyways, right? So, okay. Good. Is that fully closed? Hold on. Let me do this with 2 hands. Just don't overlap them. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll just use the, I'll have the other half later. Okay, so now that they're cooking, this is actually fine, the fact that they're taking, that'll have to like cook in rounds, because now it gives me plenty of time to not only make the buffalo sauce, but also the blue cheese. This is another classic example, by the way, where the recipe says like, oh yeah, this will take like an hour at most to prepare, and in classic streamer fashion, we're 2 hours in, we're still not like done yet, so, that's all right, it's content, baby. All right, so let's go in and make the buffalo sauce, shall we? Now I think here we go, okay. Oh, so it says, I should have been melting the butter on a medium heat on saucepan this entire time. Probably should have started that earlier, but let's heat up a medium saucepan, shall we? I didn't watch this before the stream started because I didn't have time, so don't judge me. So I've never actually made buffalo sauce before, so like I said earlier in stream, I didn't actually realize just how simple buffalo sauce was. I kind of assumed like, oh, so I'm gonna make buffalo sauce for the stream, so it's probably gonna take me a little while, probably like a bunch of different ingredients that I have to put together. But like in reality, I read the recipe, it's like, yeah, it's hot sauce and okay. So can I put the raw chicken in the fridge? I don't really think it matters. It's still, if anything, it's still cold from like being in the fridge this entire time, so I'm not really sure 15 minutes is gonna kill it. Be all right. That's you, every recipe used to be a chef, 30 minutes equals 2 hours. I mean, obviously, I'd be going faster if I wasn't just sitting here shooting the shit with chat, and had I done this before, obviously I'd be able to go faster as well, but it's all right. It's about the experience, right? Not the journey, not the destination. Although, it'd be nice if the destination was as well. Okay, so melt the butter on medium heat in a saucepan. And how much butter is that? Okay, 4th cup of, what the fuck's a 4th cup of butter? What? How much butter is that? Is that half a stick? That'd be really convenient since I already had that half a stick left over from the banana bread. Survey says half cup equals. No, are you fucking kidding me? This recipe is calling for an entire stick of butter in the saucepan? No shit. Wait, 2 sticks equals 1 cup. Yeah, so. God damn, one stick is half a cup, huh? Okay. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? I definitely did not actually start a timer for the chicken wings. It's probably been about 5 minutes, right? Also, I'm pretty sure it was preheating. I think you guys are a bunch of fucking liars because I just heard the air fryer beeping. I think that beeping was supposed to imply like, hey, the preheating's done. The fryer has a timer going? Well, it does, yeah, but like, doesn't that imply, like the beeping there imply that it just finished preheating? Whatever, we'll just open the tray when it feels like the time is right and just see, like, is it crispy? No? Okay, just leave it in longer. It was on 13, put in, okay, whatever, sure. I'll trust you, chat. Alright. Entire fucking stick of butter just for the buffalo sauce. I guess, as far as this being good for you, I would not recommend it, but that's alright. I'm willing to sacrifice my health for the entertainment of chat. Alright. And so, outside of... For the buffalo sauce, like, okay, it's the butter, and then once the butter is... Oh, it said half a... Oh, no, fuck! Okay, wait, oh, hold on. It's only supposed to be half a butter. Okay, well, half a cup. Wait, no, quarter cup. Fuck! Okay, I should have just used that half stick I had before. Why did I... Okay, alright, this is fine. This is fine. I'm just gonna go in and get this this butter thing out of the trash can, and just you didn't see me put this in the trash can, nor did you see me put this butter back inside the wrapping. Okay, all right. Little trash can butter for later. What you don't know can't hurt you. Chat, just don't tell all my friends when I bake like some sort of banana bread or some sort of baking item with garbage can butter. It's called Clueless Bachelor cooking for a reason. This is like the most Bachelor thing ever. Oh yeah, garbage can butter? Yeah, that's fine, dude. Just send it. It'll work. No one will ever know the difference. All right. Let's go with a half a stick, actually. This one has not been in the garbage, so I don't mind feeding my friends garbage can butter, but for myself, me personally, nothing but the good shit. Nothing but non-trash can butter. All right, there we go. We go again. Anyways, so I was supposed to use, so after the butter is done, like I was always thinking like, oh, well, there's gonna be a lot more shit I have to add, right? No, in reality, it's a half a cup of red hot sauce and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. Now, I don't actually own brown sugar, and I didn't really get it just for this, so there's two options. I can either use regular sugar, which other recipes have said is fine, or other recipes suggested use Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, so I kind of want to try this, because I do enjoy Worcestershire sauce, and it's not sweet, but maybe I add sugar and this? I don't know. Shire sauce, yeah, there's a lot of hobbits in here. Check the timer on the air fryer. That's like 6 minutes, we're Gucci. I gotta wait for I've gotta make the buffalo sauce first anyways, plus we gotta do the second round of use honey. In buffalo sauce? I don't. Well, okay, even if I was gonna use honey, I think it was back when I made the cornbread. Like my honey is not exactly in great shape at this point. I technically have honey, but yeah. I should probably buy some new honey because it's kind of at this point. So I'm gonna pass on honey. Worcestershire sauce plus sugar plus the hot sauce should be fine, right? Expired? Well, then, actually, sir, butter or honey never expires. Honey actually never goes bad, believe it or not. But it does crystallize and get super hard, so that's something like you can just microwave it and it gets soft again. But I don't really feel like doing that. So we're just gonna use regular sugar, I think, and then kind of just throw in some Worcestershire sauce to taste and call that good enough. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's see. Once the butter's melted, which it's already kind of getting to that point. Oh, the hot sauce. Someone asked earlier what hot sauce I got. I decided to just go like super basic bitch mode and just get Frank's because number one, it's easy to find, and number two, like come on, Frank's hot sauce is delicious. There's no need to get fancy with it. There's no need to get complicated. So we're using Frank's, and then like a lot of recipes like straight up are like don't just use any hot sauce, use Frank's. Frank's is like the best one. So I was like, okay, sure. I'm not really much of a hot sauce eater in general. Maybe that's why I'm not like. Maybe that's not why, generally speaking, I'm like hugely into buffalo sauce. Like to me, buffalo sauce is like, it's fine, but I never go out of my way to order something that's like buffalo flavor. But if I am gonna have hot sauce, like usually I would lean towards Frank's. So sure, why not? It's at Brock Games coming in hot with the Prime sub now for 21 months. That is a lot of months, sir. Thank you. Your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets Doritos Chicken Wing and Buffalo Sauce Fund. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Glad you're enjoying. As always, sir. Oh. All right. It's weird. I'm so used to cooking on the skillet so often for these cooking streams. I guess this recipe or this thing today is requiring minimal skillet stuff. Minimal chances to cut my finger off with a knife. It's a shame. Can I shake the hot sauce again? I'll do it later. One sec, hold on. The butter's fully melted, so we gotta like kind of hurry here before it gets too What happens when you overcook butter? Like tempered or something? Okay, so we're supposed to add the hot sauce, brown sugar, and cook for a few minutes until it coats the back of the spoon. So how much? Half a cup of hot sauce. Okay. Where's my cup? Whoop. All right, here you go. All right. Pour this shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot of hot sauce. Jesus. Also, this is gonna be way too much buffalo sauce for like 10 wings, but oh well. Nothing wrong with having some extra, I guess. All right, this other stuff, I'm not just gonna measure it. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. So it says a teaspoon of sugar. Where's my teaspoon? What the fuck? Oh, here it is. Oh. Wing it? I see what you did there. Yes, I'm winging it indeed. All right. Teaspoon of sugar. Sure. And then as far as the Worcestershire sauce, we're just going to kind of season it to taste, as fancy people would say. That's, a lot. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's just, as I was pointing out, I was like, Worcestershire sauce is really like a lot, but you know what? It's tasty, so it's fine. Well, it's definitely the right color. I'll show you here in a second. Probably fine. Yeah, I mean, if I add a little bit, quote, quote, too much, I'm pretty sure it's not the end of the world. All right. Honestly, this is actually not as much sauce as I was assuming it would be, so this might actually be perfect. Ooh, shit, hold on. Let me give you some ASMR here, boys. If we zoom in here... Oh, wait. I'm used to my phone being the thing that's the source of the audio, but I guess I don't actually have to put my phone super close anymore to get the ASMR experience. Let me give you the ASMR experience for the air fryer here, okay? You hear that little sizzle? Oh shit! All right, got a minute left on the timer, so we'll see how the magical, super mythical, miracle working air fryer has done. Since everybody loves to rave about this shit in about a minute. Oh, okay. Hitler youth cut, nice. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of this haircut. I'm not sure I'll get this one again, honestly. I wanted to try something different, but I'm not sure I'm a fan. Because yeah, it is kind of Hitler youth-esque for sure. Not a huge fan of it. Probably need to add some extra time. Yeah, probably, but whatever. We'll use the eyeball test, right? Clip it on my nipples, or? I'm sorry to inform you, I don't have a racer nipple, so there's not much to cling on to. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, let's see how it looks, shall we? How long's the banana bread? We've got 4 minutes. Nice timing. Oh, shit. Look at... Oh, I think that's done. I don't think we need to keep that in any longer, boys. What a sizzle. Ooh, shit. It was a fast cooking. What a name. Coming in hot with a tier 1 sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and Chicken Wing Fund. I think that's ready, honestly. I think that's like... That looks like perfect. Yeah, we're just calling this good enough. Fuck it. Hold on. Let me reorganize some things around so I can put this and keep this in frame. Take that one away. What do I put these on? I guess just a plate. Well, I want to keep these warm. I guess I'll just take these out for now, and then once the banana bread's done, I'll put it in the oven. That'll work. Okay. Temp that shit. Don't want to die. I do not own a meat thermometer, so I'm just going to choose to die. I don't own tongs. Can I just sort of dump this? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Just dump it. Oh. There we go. Nice. I can already tell cleaning an air fryer is kind of going to be a pain in the ass, though, isn't it? That's something I admittedly don't really enjoy doing all that much, is like cleaning, like any sort of appliance or cooking apparatus that requires a shitload of cleaning after. This seems like it might be kind of annoying. I mean, I guess it's just the tray, but I'm a real chat. That looks pretty legit. Hold on. Let me get like a. I don't know how well you can hear this. Let's see if we can hear the crunch. Okay. It's pretty crispy. Okay. Look at that little flake action. It's like not straight from KFC, but like, okay. When you consider that I did fry it, like, okay. Use foil or a silicone inserts? Oh. The juices run clear and fine. I don't see any juice, so I don't really know, but like I said, I'm not too worried. Like, it's been cooking a long time, so, and it's fine. It's fine. Look, if I bite into it, it's like, fuck, it's raw, then we'll reconsider, but I think it'll be fine, dude. Anyways, yeah, I guess are you implying later that I should wrap it in tin foil just to keep it warm? I think I'll put it back in the air fryer once, actually, I'm gonna put it in the oven once the banana bread's done, which is almost. Also, fuck, the buffalo sauce. Oh, shit. It's done? Not yet. Oh, inside the air fryer for cleaning. Oh, as in like cook the inside and then put the stuff in. Ooh, that is smart actually. Yeah, so that way you never actually have to clean the air fryer itself. You just pull off the foil and say, LOL, that's good enough. Good call. Okay. See, this is the tips I want from chat when doing these streams, so that way I know like what to improve upon in the future. I like it. Probably shouldn't leave the laptop in the hot oven. That can actually damage it and melt. It's fine, dude. It doesn't really transfer. Like, look. Shit. It's fine. It's literally not even remotely hot. So, while I appreciate the suggestion, I guess my oven has good insulation or something. Ooh. Bachelor cooking as fuck, yes sir. That's kind of the point. All right, so the buffalo sauce, I don't know, like I've never made buffalo sauce. I don't really know when it's done. It's just like, it's mixed, it's combined. Oh, banana bread. Oh, that does smell strong. Mic keeps popping. I'm aware that the audio quality isn't necessarily perfect. I'm sorry, boys, there's nothing I can do about it. I will troubleshoot after stream, but for now, just gonna have to live with it. All right, that smells spicy as fuck, my God. But I mean, like, maybe that's the point of buffalo sauce. I think it's good. I think, when the sugar is melted, it's done. I'm not trying to boil it. Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm not sure the extent at which you can actually tell, but like, I don't know. I guess it's done, right? Like, I know buffalo sauce is supposed to be relatively thin, so it's probably fine. Right. Done? Alright. Chat says it's done. Good enough for me. Chat's never lied to me before, so what? Of course it's done. Okay. Cool. Alright, so, turn off the heat, let's get the banana bread out. Ah, yes. Banana bread and chicken wings, a classic combo. Oh, hold on. I'm not looking to repeat my experience of burning the shit out of my hands like I did that other cooking stream, so. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, shit. Boys, we've done it again. Now that looks like another winning loaf of banana bread right there. For those in chat that have made that in the past after I did the initial banana bread cooking stream, you know exactly what's going on right now. Oh. Smells fucking delicious, dude. Alright, I'm gonna put these chicken wings that I had earlier on the, I guess in the oven. Yeah, keep them warm. Turn the oven off, but I'll use the residual heat to keep them warm, I guess. That'll do, pig. It's fine to put like a plate in there, right? It's probably fine. Okay. Okay. So, let's put the second round of chicken wings in there, shall we? And then while we do that, we'll make the bleu cheese sauce. What's up, AMHS? Thanks, dude. Glad you're enjoying. I'll be honest, like I'm memeing it up a little bit less on this cooking stream than I would normally in the past, just because like, I can't rely on gross out and I guess sexual innuendos forever on these cooking streams. So I'm trying to do like more of a quote, I guess regular cooking stream. So hopefully you're enjoying. I'm gonna be taken seriously as a streamer, you know? Not just purely memes. Alright. Is the banana bread recipe on Discord somewhere? I'll do you one better. Exclamation point recipe in the chat will hook you up. Cheers. The sync rocket was legendary. Well, I'm not saying I can never do any sort of memes, just like keep them moderate the memes that can be in moderation. How about that? All right, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I should probably turn off the lav mic. I'm glad I thought of that. I will leave the lav mic. Oh no, hold on, wait a minute. Reading's done. Let's do that first, and then take a piss. How well can you see that? You're just gonna watch me, and I'll give you the close-up again. Hold on. I'll give you guys the money shot. The banana bread over here. Oh, careful, SpongeBob. Okay. Yeah, the problem is this air fryer, like it doesn't, you have to like fully take out the tray, it feels like, to then add the stuff in, which is annoying. I wish that you could like slide the tray out without actually like having to take it like all the way out, but oh well. I guess maybe that's the compromise you have to make when you're using like the quote compact version. Okay. And okay. Nice. Oh. Dave. Okay. Now it's starting at like a 19-minute timer. I don't need that much, so like we went with, I think we went with around 15 this first time. And if anything, I prefer my chicken extra crispy. Plus, I don't want Chad to whine at me like it's not cooked. So let's cook it at like the max time. Just sure that Chad can me. All right. Be sure to touch my dick with hot sauce and raw chicken hands. Says Red Gummins. I am not gonna do that. I'm gonna pee hands-free. You're just have to take my word for it, though. All right. Okay, boys. Gotta take a piss. I'm gonna, like I said, maybe let's go in and leave the lav mic in the kitchen. I'm not sure you need to hear this as much as I'm sure you fucking perverts probably want to. If you want to hear me piss, exclamation point OnlyFans. Coming soon. Wow. Yeah, I'll leave you next to the air fryer. How about this? Oh yeah. Okay. Hopefully you enjoy that ASMR appearance. Hissing stream literally on my OnlyFans. Hey, you know what, dude? Some people would pay good money for that shit. I'm just saying. You think I'm just gonna give that shit away for free when I can make a fortune on it? Oh, my light just went off. Oh. Huh. Well, I got this new studio light for Christmas. Like this little portable one that was something that I can just like move around really easily and don't like take the giant studio light from inside. But apparently the battery life is only about 2 hours if you're on max brightness. So we're just gonna have to live without that, I guess, for the rest of the stream. Sorry. I mean, I'm pretty sure the lighting's still fine, right? But that's actually kind of good to know because it's only 2 hours at max capacity. That's a little shitty, to be honest, but oh well, whatever. Everything black now. Oh, shut up. You can. It still looks fine. It's a little shittier, but whatever. It's fine. It'll work. I've got the high quality phone cam now to make up for it, so I'm pretty sure you can still see me well enough. Whatever. Okay. So let's do the blue cheese sauce. Okay. I guess maybe I should keep the heat on low on the buffalo sauce, huh? Oh. Ploppy sounding. I don't know how well you can hear that, but that was sounded very moist. Wow. All right, so the blue cheese dipping sauce. I'm pretty sure there's going to be not much to this since the blue cheese dipping sauce has like 3 ingredients and they're all like, they don't require any sort of cooking or any sort of really any type of special handling. So let's just go ahead and throw that together. Now, the Walmart that I get my groceries at didn't really have like the more, I guess, traditional just block of blue cheese, something that you would use to then crumble it. Like all it had, and I searched pretty extensively, all it had was like the already pre-crumbled packaged blue cheese. So like any cooking snobs and chat like, yeah, God, pre-crumbled, gross. Like, yeah, I know, not ideal. I would have preferred to just get the actual block, but this is all they had, so whatever. We're dipping this in chicken wings. We're dipping chicken wings in this. Doesn't have to be gourmet, whatever. And then we got, oh yeah, so this recipe, I've never made blue cheese dressing before. Apparently it uses a lot of mayo, and when I saw that I was like, I gotta watch my boyish figure, right? I gotta keep the 6-pack for the ladies in chat, so because of that, we went with light mayo. You can judge me all you want, great value, obviously. I went with the light mayo. Obviously you could just use regular mayo, but to me, I've had both in the past and they taste the same, basically, so I'm calling that good enough. All right, and then also, to make this kind of, I guess, quote, quote, health up this recipe a bit, instead of using the sour cream that this calls for, because this calls for sour cream as well. Oh, don't cringe me. Fuck off. White mayo's fine. Well, you fucking fat ass is sitting there in your chair with your lard ass like 3 feet above the desk. Like, yeah, judge me all you want. Okay, so we instead, just like we did for the CBR stream, like the chicken bacon ranch stream, in place of sour cream, we're instead using plain Greek yogurt because it tastes exactly the same, has the same consistency, and has significantly better macros. It's like basically just like pure protein. Everyone's in chat's like, I'm not fat. I'm just thick. I have big bones. My mom said I'm perfectly normal. Yeah, keep coping. Whatever. All right, and the last thing it says you can optionally add is lemon juice. So I figured, okay, I guess we'll get a lemon. Sure, why not? All right. Red Gubbins would get up if he could right now to type something mad right now. I get it. It's difficult to walk around when you're 900 pounds. That's all right, chat. I still love you. All the fat asses in chat. This recipe is for you. But I'm just saying. Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream. Light mayo. I'm not going to try to argue that this recipe is now magically healthy because it's not. But, you know, every little bit counts, right? Like if you can take a few, if you make a few compromises here and there just to make it not quite as horrible for you and to maybe if, instead of having this dish shave a year off your lifespan, it shaves off like 9 months instead. Like that's still something, right? Might as well. All right, so what are we supposed to do here? Combine the sour cream, mayonnaise, blue cheese, parsley. Yeah, fuck the parsley. Lemon juice, salt, and pepper in a small bowl and stir until blended and creamy. Okay, well, we're just going to use the bowl that we used earlier for... Well, actually, you know what? I probably have a smaller bowl I can use. Let's use this white bowl. I was going to use the one that we used for like the breading, but that's way too big. But I have to clean it too. Ugh. No thanks. All right. Now, it wouldn't be a Dali cooking without having some sort of mysterious white goo, like sort of liquid, being made at some point during stream. So this is, I think, going to cover our coom requirement for the stream. Oh wait, no, we already made banana bread, which was plenty coom worthy. So never mind. I guess we already covered that. But we're going to do another one. All right. So what are we supposed to do? My sour cream. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use our sour cream. A 4th cup of it. Okay. Fourth cup of this. Close enough. Tastes like sour cream. All right. Mayonnaise. I feel like putting mayo in like a measuring cup is kind of pointless. So I think I'm just gonna kind of wing this. Whatever. I'll just eyeball 1/4 of a cup. Ugh. For free, yeah. That's a little preview of the exclamation point OnlyFans, boys. More of that content to come soon, TM. All right, 1/4 cup. I've got a 1/4 cup as reference of the Greek yogurt here, so like that's probably about it. That's fine. Okay. You just came. I'll give you a little extra. There we go. Oh shit! All right. Hold on. Brief break. Air fryer's ready to go. Oh shit! Look at that! Come on, come on! Look at that sizzle. All right. Let's toss the rest on that plate that we put in the oven, shall we? Because now we just have to like we're in like a holding pattern until we're done with the dipping sauces here. I'm gonna say, dude, like I haven't tasted it yet, but like at least looks wise, looks like we already fucking nailed it. This looks quite tasty. It almost seems like the second batch here maybe isn't quite as crispy as the first batch, and I have no idea why, but that means it looks fine. And I mean, everyone knows the air fryer performs miracles. Now you don't have to deep fry it, and it'll be just as crispy or crispier. I guess we're gonna find out. I just had a little preview where I just like popped a little bit of the seasoning in my mouth. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, careful, SpongeBob. Whoa. Alright. Anyways, let's finish up our coom sauce. Looks gonna be deceiving. Well, we're gonna find out. Don't worry. We'll do a taste test. Alright, so we need blue cheese. How much blue cheese are we doing here? Air fryer confirmed. Goated. I don't know. Everybody always loves like a big game on the air fryers. Like they say, everyone says like, oh, they're a game changer, dude. Oh shit, they're so delicious. Oh man, they'll change your life. We're about to find out, I guess. I will say this: the fact that they came out as crispy as at least they look and sound without deep frying is pretty impressive. Now this says to use 2 ounces. I don't know what the fuck 2 ounces is, so I'm just gonna kind of. That is probably a lot, but I'll just eat some of this to compensate. Is anyone else just capable of like literally just eating blue cheese just on its own? Just delicious, dude. I'm not even mad that I added too much. This is not like salt where you're gonna ruin it. Like if anything, it's oh no, it tastes like more blue cheese. Oh, super good. The whole thing is 5 ounces? Is it? Oh. I mean, actually, I'm pretty sure, like, I put in about 40% of this. Actually, I think I put in probably the perfect amount if that's the case. I think we're good. All right, all right, all right. Let's try out the buffalo sauce. I think we're to the point where it's good to go. All right, so anyways, there was that. Air fryers are super nice because it's less mess than a regular fryer that uses oil. I mean, I've never deep fried anything before in my life. Like, number one, I've never needed to, and number two, even if I did need to, honestly, I think I'm way too much of a wuss to try. Because everyone's heard of those horror stories where, like, oh, I burned my house down because then they're like, oh, my giant pot of oil caught on fire, and oh my god, I get my entire body 3rd-degree burns. Like, I always just see those, like, the boiling hot oil videos gone wrong. It just scares me away. So, like, if anything, if it allows you to avoid that entire process and instead just use like a nice little all-in-one appliance, like, okay, I mean, that's a pretty good selling point on its own. All right, so next thing up is the lemon juice. Now it says to use a certain amount of lemon juice. I'm not going to try to measure this. I'm just going to cut this lemon in half, squeeze the shit out of it, and call that good enough. I don't really think you need to measure that too closely. Lemon. Squeeze. Oh, it's like the seeds in there, though. Oh, okay, that's a lot of seeds. Fuck. Come on. Isn't this the same old knife? Yes, it is, it is, it is. I'm going to try to get a new knife for next cooking stream. I need to get a new knife. God damn it, dude. I just didn't because number one, I forgot. But number two, even if I didn't forget, I still would not have had time to get it ordered before the stream started, anyways, because I was at home this entire time for. All right. Well, this is a lot of lemon juice, but that's fine. Squeeze into your palm to catch the seeds. Oh shit, that's smart. Well, I didn't do that, so instead I'm just fishing them out and getting my hands covered in white goo. But you can tell I'm not much of a cook and that I don't do this often and I don't know that trick, but that's a good call. I like that suggestion. Next time. Yeah. Okay. That's honestly way too much lemon juice, probably, but that's all right. For the content, once again, microwave just beeped at me for some reason. Why? Oh, right, that was for the air fryer. Well, okay. Too late now. Missed a seed, did I? We're good. Oh, no, shit. How did... Chat's literally just using the shitty phone cam. You saw this play better than I did. Okay, Fallacy, good call. How the fuck did you see that? See, this is why I'm doing this on stream, so that way chat can help me out here. Be my second set of eyes. All right. And then salt. I don't know how much salt. We're kind of at the point in the stream where I kind of don't really care anymore about the actual measurements. So we're just going to wing this. I'm not going to go overboard. That's fine right there. All right. Okay. Streamer's grown. He's matured. He's learned his lessons. And pepper. Really? Pepper and blue cheese dressing? Okay. Pepper seems like a strange thing to add, but I guess adding salt and pepper to really anything is never a bad idea. How much do I need? Too much salt, goodbye 6-pack? Well, salt's not gonna get you fat. It'll just destroy your heart, right? Okay, so let's just use a pinch. Sure. Okay, I definitely use more than a pinch of salt, but okay, as per tradition. All right, and otherwise it just says use milk, buttermilk, or water to thin it out for dressing if you use it for salad. Yeah, we're not eating some pussy-ass salad today, so this seems perfectly fine. And now you just literally combine and boom, apparently this just creates blue cheese dressing. Okay. It is rather chunky. I think the problem is like when I pour the blue cheese crumbles into here, like it poured all like the thick, chunky ones first and left all the more fine crumbles like inside, but that's okay. We'll use, I guess we can just use this bowl as our dipping bowl, so I guess it's fine if it remains nice and chunky. All right, well, there we go. Little taste test. It's missing something. Did I put all the ingredients in here? Pepper, lemon juice. I mean, I didn't put parsley, but fuck the parsley. Huh. All right, chat. Are you prepared for something I've never, ever, ever uttered ever in the history of cooking streams? This needs more salt. Wow. All right, that's a new one. I didn't put salt in it. Okay. Shit. I guess I have to add more. Don't mind if I do. All right, sure. Why not? There we go. We're not going like overboard, but we're just adding like a bit more because that was a little undersalted. It's not bad. It's close, but it would actually, weirdly enough, benefit from more. Streamer didn't add enough salt to his dish. Is that allowed? Okay, here we go. Let's try this. There it is. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Tastes like blue cheese dressing, which is fucking delicious. So I don't want to brag, but I kind of nailed it. So all right, cool, nice. All right, so finally, what's the last thing we do? I guess we have to just. I assume we're just gonna dip the wings in the buffalo sauce. I can't imagine we're supposed to get fancier than that, right? Literally just take the buffalo sauce and just dip it in there, dip the wings in there, and call that good enough. Remove and coat with buffalo sauce. Serve immediately with your favorite dipping sauce. Well, here's my favorite dipping sauce. All right, let's do it. Now, I'm not gonna like eat all of them because A, I'm not that hungry, and B, I kind of want to save these for like a meal later. Oh my God, you can't like. I know you can't like actually do this yourself, chat, but well, I know buffalo sauce is supposed to be hot, but man, if I just take a sniff of this, yeah, that'll clear your sinuses right there. Oh my God, I know it's like a shitload of hot sauce in there, but buffalo sauce always this spicy? My God, man, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. I think what we want to do is probably just like toss all the sauce. Oh, you know what? We can just literally toss the wings into this pot here, right? And just coat them that way. I think I was gonna say like put this pot into a bowl, but like this is a bowl, whatever. This will work. All right. Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. Clean this one off real quick. Let's get the raw chicken off of this plate because I'm pretty sure that is not good for you. Or so I've been told. Cut into it first to make sure it's done. You guys are really worried about that, aren't you? I have been safe enough this entire stream. I've resisted the extremely, extremely tempting urge to lick my fingers or to lick the seasoning after I've touched raw chicken. I have somehow been able to be responsible and not done that, but I am more than willing at this point to at least put at least a tiny bit of my life on the line and just assume that this chicken is in fact cooked already. All right. We are going to take our chances. If it's not and I bite into it and I taste raw chicken, I'll just spit it out. I don't know. All right. Oh. Now, look, I understand that like compared to something like maybe KFC, yeah, it's not like, oh my God, those are the crispiest wings I've ever seen. But like, honestly, dude, for my first ever attempt, I'm gonna be 100 on. I'm gonna be a hundo with you guys. That looks pretty good, right? Right? Come on. Okay, let's just, I don't know, toss them into the buffalo sauce and just shake them up. Ooh. I think maybe I'll just do like 5 at a time. Don't do it all at once. I am doing it all at once. Oh, as in like, okay, yeah, you're right. I thought you meant like put them all in the pan, like pour it on, but yeah, we're definitely just pouring it on or putting it in the pan. Sorry. All right. I already know the sauce is gonna be really spicy, so this is gonna be like we said earlier. I enjoy white people spiciness. I don't really enjoy like 5-alarm fire spiciness. I can already tell this is gonna be super fucking spicy, but I'm willing to suffer a little bit on stream for chat, so okay. All right. Let's take these out of the pan and give it a shot, shall we? It's the moment of truth. It is time. Got to plate it up. Got to look presentable, of course. I mean, I'll say this. As a person who has had buffalo wings before at, a restaurant like B-Dubs, for example, and kind of knows what it's supposed to look like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. This looks like I fucking nailed it. This looks exactly like what you'd find at a restaurant. Is this a rare Clueless Bachelor cooking stream where we might have just fucking completely nailed it without fucking it up? Look at that. Come on, look at that. Chat, come on. Give streamer a little bit of credit. That looks pretty fucking good, right? In before Raw. Well, yeah, that's another matter. Let's give it a shot, shall we? There's one way to find out. But it's Raw. I don't do a good Gordon Ramsay impression. Okay. Well, there's one way to find out. This is gonna be. There's no neat way to do this, so it's gonna be kind of messy. Which one looks the crispiest? It's really hot still. Whatever. Okay, let's just go with this one. Fuck it. I'm not cutting into it. Nah, fuck it. Well, cheers, chat. Happy New Year. Oh yeah, look, come on. You were doubting the streamer. Oh. Got that crunch. Come on. I mean, that was literally perfect. Come on. Give me a little credit here, boys. A little credit. And that's not even like blow my brains out spicy. It smells spicy as fuck. Lido coming in hot with a gifted tier sub. Just in time for some delicious buffalo wings. Thank you. The sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund. Boys, of the cooking streams I've done up to this point, the dishes have been fine. Hey, what's up, Mr. Windy Shorts also coming in hot with the Bezos bucks. Thank you, sir. Your sub will go directly to the Buffalo Hot Wings Fund. For the cooking streams I've done up to this point, the dishes I've made, they've been good, but they haven't been perfect. The last one, for example, was too salty. The Philly cheesesteaks, I fucked up with the bread and made it, I didn't toast the bread, so it ended up just being too soggy and fell apart. What was the first one that I did? The meatballs, the mozzarella meatballs, I didn't add enough mozzarella, so there wasn't enough mozzarella in the meatballs. But this one, I'm gonna keep it a hundo with you, chat. I think I fucking nailed this. Look at this shit. I mean, come on. That looks like a buffalo wing, dude. It tastes like a buffalo wing. And it tastes fucking delicious. Legitimate. This tastes exactly like a wing I would just order at Buffalo Wild Wings. Which, okay. And I know the next comment. Buffalo Wild Wings is trash. Their wings there are fucking terrible, streamer. You shouldn't compare it to that. If it's because B-Dubs, that means nothing. Well, number one, get off your high fucking horse, Mr. I only buy $20 wings at the classiest wing craft restaurant I can find. And number two, for my first ever attempt, especially when I use the air fryer for the first time, although you could argue maybe the air fryer makes it easier, I'm proud of myself. Not gonna lie. Fuck it. I'll say it. Mastodon Knots coming in hot with the gifted sub, or the regular sub. Thank you, sir. Blue cheese will dip the next one. Now, your sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets, Doritos, and Chicken Wing Fund. I might have to change the name of the stream soon. Maybe I'm not so clueless anymore. This is fucking delicious. Oh. Now look, I get it. It's chicken wings. It's not exactly difficult to make. I know it's not like some ultra gourmet dish, but man, especially after drinking so much last night, and especially after eating a bunch of I don't know, or especially after what? Oh fuck! What was I gonna say? Oh, especially after eating some fancy ass charcuterie finger food yesterday. It feels nice to just be nice and primal and just. Oh. Any- Mukbang channel coming soon, of course. All right, let's try the blue cheese sauce, shall we? Also, yeah, I know this is maybe not the prettiest thing I've ever done, but look, there's no easy way to. Yeah, yeah, there's no clean way to eat chicken wings, so like we're not gonna bother. All right, what I am gonna do? I don't want to taint. Whatever. I'll just dip. I was gonna say maybe let's not dip the wings directly in the sauce. We'll spoon it onto the plate because I don't want to like taint the rest of the blue cheese sauce because I want to save the rest of the blue cheese sauce for I don't know later. Here we go.
Paulette, Paulette,
Oh.
Paulette.
Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see how the blue cheese sauce goes with it, shall we? Okay, this is not like adhering very well. Hold on. Let's just sort of scoop that shit on there, shall we? Just a nice little like.
Back to DMT.
The blue
Back
cheese
to
sauce
your
is very
Jamba.
chunky. I probably should have
Back
made it a
to
bit more
Ogrima.
crumbled, but oh well. This for you, chat. Mmm. Oh. Oh. I mean, okay. I'm biased. You know what? No, you know what? Fucking man. I'm gonna just say it. I think these are the best chicken wings I've ever had. Now, maybe making them on your own makes them taste better. Maybe the knowledge that you made these on your own is making me biased here, and it probably is. But man, these are so fucking good, dude. I like the thing about buffalo wings, like buffalo sauce in general. Normally, I'm just like, that's okay. This is fucking fire, dude. God damn. I know this is not exactly the neatest dish to present on stream, and I know I'm making this look pretty sloppy right now, but we've all been there, right? Enjoying some
Beast, boys.
wet ass,
I
like
don't
saucy
care what
wings.
It takes.
Whoa. If you want to make this recipe, this one's wholeheartedly approved. If someone as fucking clueless as I can make this and nail it the first try, anyone can. Okay. Oh. Originally, I said I wasn't going to eat all of these tonight. I might end up eating all of these. This is really fucking good. Okay. All right. That's enough for now. I think I'll eat the rest of these off stream because I don't want to submit you guys to too much ASMR. All right. You need gambas in these? We could do that. Like basically, like at the end, I'll be the final judge. Like I'll make the verdict, like whether I think I succeeded or not. I mean, I don't know. The previous 3 dishes that I made, I'd probably say that like, yeah, I was successful and I did relatively well, but I've definitely never done as well as this. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of legitimately proud of myself. These are fucking amazing. Huh. Now, it took me 3 hours, so if you're in the mood for chicken wings and you don't feel like waiting 3 hours, okay, yeah, you could consider just going to B-dubs. But if you've got some spare time and an air fryer and some patience, I would, like, if I need to go to like a Super Bowl party, for example, this year, 100%, I'm just making this, and I'm going to tell everybody, like, yeah, I made these, because they're going to go, oh my god, these are so good, dude, where'd you get these? Like, no, gosh, I made them. You know, I whipped them up right before we started, right before I came here. It's nothing. Whatever. All right. Whew. And of course, in reality, obviously, it's not going to take you 3 hours to actually make this every time, because number one, you can make the dry marinade in advance, and number two, you're probably at the entire time, so you can probably do it faster overall. Oh, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Well, there we go. I am. Look, I know. I guess I'm kind of probably just sound like a broken record at this point, but oh, okay, it's a little spicy. I'm getting a little bit of a runny nose after all that spice, but that's okay. It's white people spice, so I can handle it. Oh, that was just an unfiltered, complete, smashing success, boys. I've never had this feeling before. It's just like, damn, I cooked that really well. Holy shit. A slice of banana bread? The only problem with the banana bread is like it's not something you really want to cut into until like at least an hour after it came out of the oven, but all right, you know what? I will break the rules and have it just for you guys. You're right. I shouldn't just do the cooking stream, make the banana bread, and not eat it. Hold on. All right, fine. Like, if anything, I don't really want to spoil like the rest of my dinner by having a slice of random ass banana bread, but like, all right. Hold on. Oh, a little spicy. We'll ruin the banana bread loaf just for you guys. Okay. Give me a very small slice, though. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's still, like, sticky, and, yeah, it's not... I shouldn't be eating it like this, but it's okay. Just for you guys. All right. Hold on. All right. See if you can hear the crunch. Because, like, the thing about this banana bread recipe is it's only ever crunchy, like, when it's fresh out of the oven. Like, a day after, it loses all of its crunch. Still delicious, but it is best enjoyed, like, about an hour after you finish. All right, let's see. I don't know if you can hear that, but... Oh. This one, admittedly, there was no doubt. I knew this was going to be delicious because I've made it a million times before, and this is kind of a foolproof recipe, but... Remember when you were all looking at this like, ew, the bananas are so, like, rotten. They're almost rotten. They're pure brown. Believe in the streamer. Shit's delicious, man. All right. Well, there we go. Wait, did the music stop at some point? Oh shit, the music. Sorry, I didn't realize we were just like sitting here in silence the entire time. You guys should have said something. The music died. The channel I was using on YouTube literally got deleted during the stream. All right, well, I guess we won't be using that channel anymore. All right. You let me know. Well, sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh well, I guess it was just silence the entire time. Hopefully you enjoyed it even without the music. All right. Well, all right. Well, damn, that was a smashing success. I'll be honest, I was a little concerned about this cooking stream due to my A, lack of preparation, B, my potential hangover, and C, the uncertainty of like all this new equipment working. And I know there was probably some audio issues, and I apologize for that. I'll try to get this sorted before the next cooking stream, but the wings, man? Mwah. Mwah. Oh. I'm proud of myself, like I said. So, cool. I might have missed some subs at some point, by the way. I'm aware of that. If I did, I apologize, but sometimes I'm not always looking at my computer screen for chat. So if I missed a sub, I promise you that sub will go directly to the Hot Pockets and Doritos Fund as well. Hair looks good. Does it, though? I don't know, man. I don't know if I like this look. I don't know. These cooking streams are getting better each one I do. Thanks, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, I mean... Like I said, I maybe memed it up a little bit less this time because I'm trying to like not like overdo it, but I had a lot of fun. And if anything, like, I mean, once again, I know this recipe that I made is not exactly a difficult one, so I'm not going to try to sit here and brag and say like, whoa, this fancy gourmet dish I nailed the first time. Like, it's fucking chicken wings. I know, but chat, I'll link it. I will link the recipe again in chat if you would like to do it. I would highly recommend it. Very tasty. So, anyways. Oh, we'll call that a stream for now, I guess. We somehow found a way to make this cooking stream 3 hours long again. Not intended, but here we are. I will be back tomorrow for the at the regular time on Monday. It's going to be back to World of Warcraft. I know, very underwhelming, but tomorrow's stream will start at the regular weekday time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is 1700 Central European time. I think we're going to try to ideally do a GDKP on Firemaw, and then B, do more Chad Mail Orc leveling. Hopefully, we can find a GDKP relatively easily and quickly so that we don't just have to sit waiting around for the raid to fill, but we'll figure it out. Otherwise, you guys can do !Discord in the chat if you feel like joining my Discord. It's a place where I post stream news, stream announcements. Anytime I go live, I'll make sure to ping you guys. A place where you can ask me something like, Streamer, are you gonna measure the temperature of the chicken before you eat it because it might be raw and you're gonna die? No, I knew it the entire time. I was completely confident that they would be perfectly cooked, and they were. I'm kind of a master at cooking chicken. I'm just, whatever. I get it. Not all of chat knows that. Anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate you guys keeping chat lively as always. I am going to do absolutely fucking unspeakable things to the rest of these wings after I end stream here. So let me get to that. And otherwise, you guys, if you're NA, what do I normally say? If you're NA, have a good rest of the night. If you're EU, have a good rest of the morning. If you're OC, have a good rest of the late morning? ? And I will catch you guys tomorrow for World of Warcraft content. Ugh. Bye.